Does she cover
Does she brine it in Dr. Pepper?
Oh, with some hush puppies in there?
No, those are deep fried oars.
Oh.
Deep fried oars.
Oh, turn it up indeed. I hope you brace yourselves because we are here. You know what? I think my mic's sounding okay.
For once.
For once.
Wait, did you say brace yourselves indeed?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Didn't I?
I don't know. I was
Hot
too busy
start.
rejecting rejecting Fost.
Hot start. All the good names were gone. That's the podcast. I'm your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost, and Colby swatted me for the first time.
Yeah.
He never would in real life because I'm way taller than him.
True. Wow. I got to do it once now. And I am Colby. I think I wore this hoodie last week.
Yeah. Well,
Damn it.
what happens when you live out of a garbage bag like B-Rabbit?
I'm basically B-Rabbit.
I remember all the Volcom Stone sweatshirts that B-Rabbit wore.
Boy, oh boy, if you guys are watching on the YouTube, you'll know that I missed out on the beanie memo.
Do you want me to look at yours?
Didn't know we were doing that, but
Okay.
that's fine. See how I mentioned the YouTube up front.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Strategy. Yeah. Welcome, guys, to episode, I have written down 83. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I thought 83 was last week.
There's
but
got to be a receiver who's 83, correct? Let's think.
A lot of them.
JJ Stokes.
Sure.
Was he 83?
Or 80? I don't know. Jordy
83.
Nelson.
Jordy
No.
Nelson was 87.
There's got to be a
There's
lot of
a
83s.
lot of 87s.
I'm going to take a guess at one, and I'll get to you.
There's definitely a duck
10
that was
seconds.
83.
Heinz Ward.
Heinz Ward was 86.
There's a duck that was 83.
I'm going to say
No, there wasn't.
Juwan Johnson from the...
Vincent Jackson was 83.
Sure.
You remember Vincent
Okay.
Jackson?
I swear to God, JJ Stokes was an 83.
I'm going to find out because now it's bothering me.
I was a big JJ Stokes guy.
I need you to do me a favor.
You need to do housekeeping. And
No,
what is the
I'll do
favor?
the housekeeping, but can you tilt our monitor there? So if this is the monitor, do this.
Is it... Why?
Because there's a glare on it. Just hit the left, push the left forward a little.
JJ
No,
Stokes.
backward.
JJ Stokes was
There we are.
83, by the way. You
Nice.
were correct. You were correct.
on fire tonight, boys.
What's is there a 83?
I swatted Fost at the beginning. I called the JJ Stokes.
You did.
Jesus.
Episode 83, all the good names were gone, the podcast. Welcome, everybody. Hope you are well out there. Hope you're starting to get into the holiday spirit, unless you're not, and that's fine. We're happy to be here. I hope you stick around if you're new. If you've been here for a while, we appreciate it. Make sure you guys are following on all the socials. That's your TikToks, your Twitters, your Instagrams, your YouTubes, your Facebooks. Wherever you are, we probably are. So go look us up. That's at ATG and WG podcast. I had someone ask a couple days ago what ATG and WG stands for, and it's just all the good names were gone. That's what it is.
We live in the world of acronyms.
It's an acronym.
Yeah, yep.
For our podcast. Make sure you're following everywhere. Make sure you are subscribed on YouTube. That is growing, which is good to see. Thank you guys for going and subscribing. Shout out to our guy. You want to say it?
Louis.
Logical Louis.
We've been messaging over the week.
Oh my God.
It's
You guys
getting
are
pretty
you
serious.
guys like long distance now or?
He did. I think he asked when I'm going to fly him out.
Sure.
I said I need to talk to the girlfriend, make sure it's okay that we make it official.
It's a little thruple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even know if he's of age, but I'm guessing. I think he graduated college, so
Let me
we
get
can make these jokes. I think. I'm pretty sure.
let me get Chris Hansen on the horn just in case.
Shout out to Louis.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
For those of you who don't know, we give him a shout every week because he has consistently always done our timestamps, and that's very helpful to us. Merch, atgandwg.com, and that also has our OnlyFans link on it, so go check it out.
Not for nothing, by the way. Your headphones are like popping off of that green sweater you're wearing.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You know, like a pop of color.
Yeah.
Fuck a papa doc.
I know. I said that on one of my videos that I like a pop of color, and then all the comments were, "So do we call you Papa Color now?" Because I thought I said Papa Color.
Oh,
Like daddy color. You know what I mean?
oh, pop of.
Yeah.
Not papa.
Papa Color almost sounds racist.
Yeah.
This is the only, if you're watching on YouTube, this is the only Q-zip I have ever had in my life. I've never done just the
A little quarter zip, huh?
Q-zip.
Right underneath the breast.
But,
Oh, quarter zip.
yeah, Q-zip, yeah. Just a little.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's the kind of hoodie that I like. It's the soft fleece. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the itchy or the thick.
Yeah.
Shout out to not sponsored, but shout out to fanatics.com. That's where I got it.
Use code ATG and WG for 15%.
That won't work, but you can try. What do you guys got to drink for today's soiree?
Okay.
Lost?
Well, I haven't opened either of these yet, and I'm going to let you guys choose which one I do.
I really want you to drink the crazy looking, the green one.
The green
What
one?
is that?
The green. Well, in case you guys didn't notice, I'm drinking Monsters again because it's
Yes,
that
he is.
kind of night. I've got the Rio Punch, which is really good.
I bet
By the
that's
way,
good.
the Rio Punch is nice. And then I've got the Ultra Rosa, which I've not had before.
Do the pink then, since you haven't had it.
Yep, it's.
okay,
I was,
yeah,
I was,
sure.
I was looking around. I was like, I don't want to get the same ones that I've done a lot recently. And then I saw that one. I was like, I don't think I've had that one before.
How much does a Monster set you back in 2024?
2 for $6.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Red Bulls are smaller than that, and they're like 2 for $8.
Yeah,
For like 12-ounce guys.
Tell you something, that's not worth it.
Oh,
$4 for Red Bull's not worth it.
I love
Got
Red
a
Bull.
little itch on the bottom of the foot there.
How much caffeine is in, say, that green one right there?
I'm gonna guess 200.
I think you are correct with the 200.
I've never had a Monster, but that size of can.
100. 160. I'm sorry, 160.
Okay.
It's a
I could probably do it.
weird, arbitrary number for that.
I'll get. We'll talk about more of our weeks yesterday, or more. But yesterday, I got in the car, opened an Alani Nu on the way down yesterday, and at least half the can exploded on me. I was like dressed to go where I was going,
Oh,
and I
no.
went, and I went.
Oh no,
Half the can was gone.
You only need half the can anyway.
that's nice.
How was that?
It's nice. I can't tell exactly what flavor it is, but
It's a rosé.
It's a cool looking can, and that's what matters.
it's kind of like raspberry-y,
Sure, sure.
which that's perfectly fine with me. I love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Colby, what do you got?
I have a CZ.
Sure.
Coke Zero.
Classic?
Just the classic, of course. And right underneath my feet, I have an 8-pack of Michelob Ultra, 16 ounce.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're in for a long one.
No,
I'll
I'm not.
call an Uber.
I'm
I'll
not
call an
drinking. I'm not drinking all of them.
You
I
ever
do
been in
need
an
to-
Uber?
I
know normally you just drive and then
Yeah, usually I just drink and then
throw to the
drive.
drunk tank.
I'm kidding.
What?
From hunting? What did you just say? What did I miss?
I said normally you drive, and then I said, and under my breath, and then get thrown to the drunk tank.
Go to the drunk tank from
You said something
hunting.
about after you go hunting. I was like,
No.
yes.
I mean, there are people that drink when they go out hunting.
Sure, absolutely.
I can't say that I did.
Imagine
that the
being
last time
drunk
I
with a
went.
rifle.
Sure.
8 16-ounce joints. I'm only going to knock out 2 of them, and then the rest go home with me.
Sure.
So he's gonna have
Where do you
6
get
and then
that?
leave 2 in there.
Do you do the Shell or whatever it is down the road?
I hit the 7-Eleven on the way here.
Got it.
I got 3 of the
You get some taquitos.
taquitos. Yeah.
I almost bought a couple while I was
Yeah.
there. I didn't
Yeah.
do it though.
Last time I got a taquito there, it might have been an oversight because I might have grabbed it from the back, but it was half cold.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it was done cooking. I might have grabbed it from the cooking side though.
Grab from the front.
I might have. Yeah, but the front's being breathed on and looked at. I don't like it. I need a.
Grab from the middle. I don't know.
Yeah. I think we talked about this off air the other day, but so slept on at the 7-Eleven is that cheeseburger dog.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
In hot dog form, but it's just.
It's good. It's good.
That thing's nice. A little bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
CZ.
So I don't even think I said I'm drinking Michelob. Did I? They just assume.
yeah, no, you
they
did.
just know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because you're already drunk. You're already there.
Yeah. So a CZ, which I'm almost done with, and then I'm switching over to the Michelob Ultras. Although I did have a Bud Light. I'll talk about it later. Anyway.
Okay. I have a cherry CZ in the vicinity now in my hand.
0 sugar, 0 cal. Do you feel healthier when you drink something with 0 cals?
No, I know none of it's good for you, but it tastes good,
Uh-huh.
and
And it brings you joy.
it's pretty good, man.
It is.
I feel like if I'm gonna drink soda, the sugar I don't care about. I get sugar other places; it's terrible.
yeah.
It's the calorie. You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest thing, and that's
I hate drinking calories. You know.
why you do the lobes.
Yeah, exactly. See? Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, that's it. That's our drinks.
What else? What do we do now?
I think we, yeah.
Let's go around the horn. What happened this week? Did you work? Did you play? Or get stung by a bee? Carve on a stock or Frasier on the
You remember to
TV?
do that
There's
from
one
the
thing
song?
we know.
Yeah.
We'll never let it go. Let the record show. Nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
Shout out to Ben Swithin.
Yep.
On the 1s and 2s.
Ben and Louie.
Yeah.
Two most shouted
Got
out
a little
people.
crew.
Yeah, we do.
Really do.
Fost.
Well, what do you guys think it is?
It was high last week.
Or did it,
was-
dive last
No, last week it was high.
crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say 257.57.
252.52.
Nice.
I like what you're doing there. It is 260.44.
Nailed it.
My God. Okay. Very nice. I'm supposed to say something.
$1,000 in January.
You were kind of looking at me. I was like, wait a second.
I was like, somebody's gonna say it.
yeah, no, it's got to be
Somebody's
Matty.
gonna say it,
Yeah,
and they did.
it's okay. We'll find something else to invest in, like
I maintain
ourselves.
you should just start just bombing everything you do there so stock goes down. Just
And
stop
then we can
selling
buy.
stuff. Stop making the money. Then we'll buy in. Then
Do what you got to do to go back up.
yeah.
Or they'll just fire me, and then we'll keep going up.
Yeah, but then it'll be okay because
and then I'll lose those stocks.
I
that
do
I've
have a
been,
question. Go back to the stock if you can. What was it before it plummeted? Like do like the 5-year. The 5
It was in the 300s.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
at like 323 or something like that before
Okay.
it tanked. Yeah,
Okay, got it.
That was the peak.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, what happened this week? And can you count on all 10 fingers how many hours you slept in the whole week?
Probably. Actually, well, no. On Thursday and Friday, I actually I got regular human being hours of sleep.
Nice.
It was actually pretty nice. Nice. Now after that, I've gotten very little.
Sure.
Let's see. I mean, obviously, Thanksgiving was a thing that happened this week, so I'm sure we'll all get into that at some
Turkish
point.
hens?
No,
Cornish game hens.
we did
Cornish
we did do things a little differently though. There were some omitted items from our repertoire
In a good way or bad way?
in a bad way for me, in a good way for my dad, because my dad's been trying to do some different dietary things because he's we talked about the fact that he had
high blood pressure,
quote unquote diabetes 1.5, which still one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. So while they're kind of in that early stage area of trying to diagnose whether he actually has it or not, they're having him cut out a lot of carbs
and sugar. Yeah. Okay.
And so you know what that means.
That means no potatoes.
That means no potatoes.
God damn it.
It killed my soul when we had no potatoes.
For anybody?
I would have brought my
For
own.
anybody.
I would have brought my own.
The side dish.
I would have brought
Yeah,
my own. I would have
absolutely.
brought mashed potatoes and gravy in a Ziploc in my pocket and just pulled it out at dinner.
And ate it right in front of Jim.
Yep.
Yeah, like we did still have rolls. Like we did at least still have that.
Little yeast.
Okay.
So, here's what I would like from all of you. Tell me about the week, but when you talk about Thanksgiving, walk me through your main plate.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
Main plate. Here we go.
Okay.
You got.
He did nothing else this week.
We'll get there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Walk me through it.
So main plate. We got the old Marty Turco right here on one side.
Sure.
With the gravy on the top.
Yep.
I got some of the homemade cranberry sauce on the side 'cause my brother made
Spence
brother
special?
made some of that. Oh yeah, very good by the way. Then I got the old green bean casserole over there.
Yep.
I had some stuffing.
Great.
I did.
Okay.
I did do it
Had some fun.
Because there was no potatoes.
because there was no
Might have
potatoes.
superseded, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I had to fill the rest of the plate. I can't leave a hole there. It's-
For sure.
it's
For
wrong.
sure.
Yeah.
And then had some rolls. I had
What kind of rolls are we talking? You know?
these because we usually do Rhodes rolls.
Roads are good.
But these ones were different ones. I don't know if they were just from like the grocery store out of the bakery or whatever, but
Sure.
they were just different ones.
Did they have a little flour dust on the top?
maybe?
Okay.
I can't remember. But they were ones that you could like. They kind of reminded me of like Pillsbury, like the biscuits that you do for like biscuits and gravy,
Little
where you can
flaky?
where you can like pull them apart and there's like a
flaky.
bunch of little layers and stuff.
Got it.
pretty good. My mom, we have like this family recipe that's just kind of been floating around. It's not a family recipe. We got it out of a book somewhere, but it's like this strawberry strawberry and pear jello that was in like a Betty Crocker cookbook from like 70 years ago.
I like all those things.
That we've been making for a long time. Nice. And we had some of that. That's one of my favorite things in the world. And we had a Dutch apple pie.
Oh,
yep. We're not huge on the pumpkin pie necessarily.
As far as an apple pie goes, Dutch is the way to go.
Oh yeah,
boy, oh boy.
Yep, did a little bit of that.
Any ice cream or whipped cream of note with the pie?
Did the homemade whipped cream.
Great.
Yep.
Jeez. Yep. Warmed up or no?
I just did it room temp.
Okay.
Yeah. I think if I had some ice cream on it, I would have warmed up the pie. Put the ice cream.
You warmed up the ice cream.
Yeah. Nothing like some hot.
Heat up the ice.
It's the best of both worlds.
Drinks of note there. Any liquids?
I usually do like the sparkling cider, but we didn't do that this year. Actually, now that I think about it, so
Jaeger bombs and
I think I actually had an A&W with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just that was pretty good.
Do they have a fridge in the garage there still?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's money.
Loaded to the gills with all sorts.
Sure.
So that was the plate.
Nice.
Okay. A garage fridge is the best. I need to get one. Come to think of it.
I would need to clear out a corner for it, but I do want one.
It's the best.
Yeah. I do want one.
All right,
anything else this week? Christmas. You did Thanksgiving?
Yep, did Thanksgiving. It was Preston's birthday on Wednesday.
Nice.
On Tuesday. I'm sorry.
14, 13?
14.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, so we went to Nagoya.
The big, nice.
Yeah.
Nagoya's good.
Yep, did a little bit of the old
hibachi.
Yep, little hibachi there. So that was pretty solid. So he's 14 now.
That's on the list of date nights I forgot to send you.
I've already been there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, not with her.
Oh, okay. Well,
fair enough.
the side piece.
No, years and years
Nagoya.
ago.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's Kenna's 16th birthday tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
16 years of Achilles pain or whatever she did. What did she do with her leg?
Knee injury from
it was knee.
Yeah, from cross country.
Is that healed yet?
Not fully. Okay. But she didn't really rehab it the way that she should have, so it's gonna
a real
be
Christian
kind of
McCaffrey.
Fair.
Or something.
Oh my God! Yeah,
yeah. She's also gonna go for her learner's permit tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh boy!
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
I'm getting the fuck off the road.
What would she drive if she got that? Oh, I guess it's just permit anyway.
Yeah. So it could be anything. Probably maybe like a Tiguan. There's a Tiguan.
Was it Tiguan?
Yep. Tiguan available to drive.
CMC's
Maybe I'll probably let her drive my Sentra around a little bit.
Yeah.
Just it's a good all around beginner's
Put a couple
car.
more miles on it.
Sure, yeah, it needs plenty more of that.
Yeah.
Mari Cooper caught a touchdown.
Did he? Nice.
That's random as ass.
CMC's going to end with 8 points. That's not good for me.
That's not good for you.
God damn it.
Played a little bit of. Actually, I played a lot of Fortnite this week. Now that I think about it, because I tried to binge as much as I could to try to get through the battle pass from last season. I got to 59, so
That's good. You got it.
I got through at least like the main part of it.
Yeah.
I was online during the event.
Yep.
So the event was actually pretty cool.
I missed it.
Yeah, it was fun. I did it while I was watching the Ducks game.
I too missed it, but I watched a bunch of people do it, and I saw a lot of big streamers who are younger, of course, not really our demographic, tear up.
Oh,
yeah. Well, we were.
The ending is.
Yeah, I mean, we were
something
talking
to do with Juice WRLD.
Yeah, we were talking about this. I think it was a week ago about how like
that's
Juice WRLD is their Tupac, basically.
Man.
So
it is.
It's a big deal for them.
So the end of the event, and I really liked that they did this. Juice WRLD wasn't for me, but he did die, and that's sad.
Does it show him like snorting pills? And
no. The end of the event showed him the Juice WRLD skin building up. Like up building, and then at the top it just shows him walking into like a heaven or a, you know what I mean? Like they showed him building up though.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Like, I don't necessarily care. Like he dies, that's sad, but his music wasn't for me. But for people who are really into him, it was a really cool way to walk him out. It was cool.
Yeah, visually, it was a really fun thing to watch, and it was a little bit interactive because you know, they had all these performances going on in different areas, and you could like you could run around and like float up in the air and stuff. So
Did you do the Ariana event? Do you remember that?
I don't think so.
That was I mean, there's been amazing events.
The Eminem event was way crazy.
Eminem was cool. I mean, music's not for me, but Travis Scott one was fucking insane.
Yes, it was.
That was craziness. The Ariana one was cool though because you were flying, and then they put like little mini games in it as you were flying, so you're getting a score.
Oh, that's
stuff.
cool.
That was really cool. They did a little Mac Miller tribute in it. That was a good. Do you have a favorite event, even if you didn't play it? I know mine for sure.
Might have to be a top 5 we do at some point.
It's not a bad idea. Was this the same one as the Eminem one where they introduce? Remember where it was like taking you to different worlds, and we're like, oh shit, there's going to be a Guitar Hero,
different world.
There's going to be a
the one from a couple seasons ago.
Big. Yeah, that was big.
That might be my favorite.
That was crazy.
Just because of I think that had the most.
It was a pretty like big scale.
Yeah,
thing.
that was
The
insane.
black hole one was kind of cool too,
That-
where
that
the
was-
game just went away,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh,
My favorite by far. I couldn't tell you what season it was. It was back in the day. It was the mech.
fighting.
Dude. That
The one where they were fighting and
that
stuff?
battle where the mech gets up and then the thing comes out of the ocean and they fight, and then you're like, oh my god, the mech's gonna die, and then he reaches and pulls this huge statue that we had no idea what it was all season, and it was a huge sword.
Yeah.
Remember that? And they're
Yeah,
fighting. Oh dude, that's
some serious. That's some real Power Rangers shit right there. That's awesome.
It really was.
it was unbelievable. That was
There was like one where like the world like flipped over too.
upside down one.
Is
was
that where it went
crazy.
to black hole?
Yep, that was black hole. Yep.
Okay,
That
I mixed
was
them up,
insane.
but man, there's some
That
pretty
one,
crazy ones.
was the one where we were standing, and then out of sudden it just went boom, and we flew back, and we're floating.
Yeah,
And we're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck is going on? Like, yeah, that was crazy.
The Marshmallow concert
Marshmallow
was
was
kind
fun.
of cool. That was just fun.
Yep.
Man, they really do that really well. They kill it.
It'll go down as the greatest game ever. It will.
I think so too.
We're going on 7 years of them breaking every record, and
Yeah.
the people that they break were them before.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But grown men can't talk
but
about
keeping it fresh, man. Keeping it fresh not every year.
COD.
Oh my god, go play a real game. I got
Matty, we
COD. I got a mouthful of chew. I play COD. oh, Romeos and 4-wheelers. Shut the fuck up.
We're not allowed to talk
I'm
about
from
video games.
Staten. Okay. What happened?
I can't stop looking at these little donuts.
Man,
I just
I know. I see him over there.
I wish my home was camo. Okay.
Your home?
Yeah, the whole house.
Oh
you,
my-
you wouldn't be able to
see.
see.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know where it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Other than that,
Idiots.
I went to Staten.
I did not go to Staten. I worked this week. It's been getting really cold, which means
It has.
these days have not been very much fun.
What do you wear when it's in the morning? You got some warmer things?
Yeah, I mean today I wore pretty much this. I wore
Warmer
yeah,
things?
sweatshirt, sweatpants. I had like a pair of basketball shorts on underneath it. I've got this really, really thick insulated like high vis coat that I wear.
Have you ever thought about doing the outdoor boys thing and putting a hot water bottle in your hoodie?
I have thought about it.
You should do it, man. It helps.
Like the plastic one, like the big guys?
Yeah, right at the core. Warms your body.
Oh my God, I needed that last night.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yeah, I'll be doing, I'm going to be working out in probably 32 degree weather for about 6 straight hours because I'll be there by myself. I'll be
A little hand warmer on the testes.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
The testes.
Yep, throw one right in the old kazoo there.
Right in the jar.
In the jar. I don't like that you call it a jar. Right in the jar.
It's a jar.
Oh boy.
We're already losing it.
Yeah. Other than that, I worked a full week. I played a little bit of Warcraft this week because they put out the 20th anniversary edition server. So it's like old, like very beginning release Warcraft, and so that was right when I started playing.
Yep.
And so I've been having a lot of fun, kind of going back and playing the beginning edition of it.
Yeah, sure. I thought you were
Lucky I got a shirt on. I didn't wear a shirt under this last night.
Oh, really?
Fair enough.
The nips were really flying last night.
They were flying.
Your nips were flying.
We're out and about.
I don't like that at all.
I do.
I got shit all over me now from that hoodie.
Yeah.
Only downside,
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, and we will be able to see every
What's
bit
that
of it.
from?
Mother of God.
What's the glitter from?
Shit everywhere. Okay, whatever.
I guess talk about your week when you want to talk about the glitter.
I gotta have this here.
Yep, and then I watched a lot of college football.
You ever watch Glitter, the movie with Mariah? Is it Mariah Carey?
That is Mariah Carey.
I have not.
I need a fucking lint roller.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Anyway,
Yep, watched a lot of college football yesterday. Watched the Ducks game. We'll be talking about that later.
Yep. We will.
I watched the Ohio State Michigan game. I didn't really think about it until yesterday, but I've watched like 5 Ohio State games in a row because they're always 9 a.m. games, and it's always the first game on.
yeah.
And so I get to stream it at work.
Where
Man,
did
I hate
Ohio
wa- I hate-
State land?
I hate
Or are we
wa-
talking about this
So
later?
you wouldn't.
I hate
we talked
watching
about
them.
Oh, okay.
I hate watching them,
They're good,
but it is something to watch. So I kind of have no choice.
Yeah.
That's a bigger game though. Even if Michigan's not Michigan,
Still the game.
that's still a big game though.
It was
to watch.
I watched pretty much all of that, and then I listened to the third quarter and beyond on my way home.
Yeah.
So I got to hear all the theatrics from that.
Little Gus Johnson or whoever it is.
Yeah. Did you hear the call where his voice cracked like a middle
Yes,
schooler? It
that's-
was so funny.
I saw people were posting that on the talk.
What a play!
What do you think your
Jack Sawyer!
Would you guys have a classic signature if you were an announcer? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what I say.
what's the best one you think? You know what I like? I like what's his name? The whoop, whoop. I wonder what people.
Oh, Chris Berman.
Chris Berman. I like the
little
whoop.
Yeah.
little whop.
I mean, Madden, the boom.
Sure.
Boom. Or is that what it's? Yeah, boom, right?
Yep. Boom! I never flew.
Yeah.
Sure.
the bus everywhere.
He had the bus. Boy, that's a tricky one. I think
I know what mine would be.
Mike Breen doing the bang.
I was gonna say bang. Bang is up.
Bang's
there.
a big one.
Bang's up. God, oh my God. When
Hand down, man down.
When
I like hand down,
Kyrie
man.
made that 3 in 2016 over Steph. That bang
Was different.
is
yeah.
insane.
That one and the
Kyrie for 3. Bang!
that one and also the Ray Allen one. In,
It's from the corner there.
in Game 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
I like Mama,
Yeah.
there goes that man.
Mama go. That's a good one.
Yep, Mama, there goes that man is a
Because
good
he's
one.
usually referring to Kobe when
Yep.
he's talking about that.
Mine would definitely be subscribe to Matty Tingles on YouTube.
Oh, that's a good one. I enjoy
National
that one
television.
too. Yeah.
just after any given big play
Everyone's
in a
like,
game.
that was random.
That was random, and I just say it every week.
Yeah.
I
agree.
That's a gain of 65. Subscribe to Matty Tingles.
Okay. All right.
Anything
else?
other than that, got the tree put up in the apartment.
Nice.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, any pictures?
Fake or real?
It's a fake one.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, it's a flocked one.
Okay. Flocked one.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Kind of wanted to have a little bit of that.
Does that mean there's like fake snow
the
on
white,
it?
the white one.
Yeah, got the old faux snow on it.
Gotcha.
the fuss snow,
Yeah.
soupy snow.
Ugh. Oh, soupy snow is gross. Already started doing my obligatory Christmas viewings of things. I'm already too deep on Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh, are you trying to watch a Christmas movie a day?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Halloween's the only one I do that for because I think it's a lot harder to do that with Christmas movies. 'Cause
A
there's
lot of bad
there's-
Christmas movies.
and there's not as many.
Yeah.
of them
There's
either.
way more Halloween movies.
Yeah.
I do have a solid 5 or 6 in the rotation. For
Oh,
Christmas,
yeah.
though.
We know. I'll be home for Christmas. We got
Oh, baby.
it. We know.
No, and then you got the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Christmas with
All
the
of them.
You
Cranks.
got Santa Claus 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
You got
Home Alone 1, 2.
You got Home Alone 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
I'm not mad at a Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at a.
Jingle all the way.
Miracle on 34th.
Look, I think it's a little overrated, but if Elf is on, I'll watch it. You know what I mean? Like Elf,
Yeah.
it's fine. I've never seen Jingle All the Way actually.
it's good. It's a good one.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm not an Arnold guy.
What?
I get it. Why
do I feel like you've seen-
weird accent?
Okay.
Damn, I'm missing one. There's a Charlie. Oh no, the Muppet.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
And just regular Christmas Carol. Yeah. With the
last year I watched the Jim Carrey one, and it really freaked me out.
that
That one is
yeah.
weird.
it's a weird one.
Is that a what's his name? Who directed that? Is that a
Tim Burton.
Is that a Burton?
I don't know.
So. Also, you don't know who Turbo Man is.
What is that?
Oh my! You've never seen Jingle All the Way?
I've probably seen 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies in my life. It's not for me, man. He's too big. It's like The Rock. I can't.
You don't. Sinbad's in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Sinbad. Shout
my
to
God.
There you go. Now you go.
little first kid action.
Yeah, now you got to watch it.
Yeah.
No, I know. Jingle All the Way is there. Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. I'm missing one though. It's like the Elf in the Elf variety.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Ugh.
Christmas Vacation is fine.
Christmas Vacation's a good one.
I'm missing one though. God damn it.
Lion King.
Yes.
It's a newer.
Yes. Scar dies Christmas morning,
Yeah.
And then they
and then the rains come.
rotisserie him for dinner.
I bet he's delicious.
Christmas movies. I'm gonna figure it out. You know what? Violent Night might be added into my rotation.
It's great.
Yeah,
Violent
it's awesome.
Night is so good.
fucking awesome.
It's awesome.
I know what it is.
Christmas Chronicles is also
Charlie Brown Christmas?
The one I was thinking of is the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
Love it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So-
Yeah, I kind of had to phase that one out of my brain for a little while because
so good.
Preston and Kenna watched it ad nauseum for every Christmas for a few years. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't.
My,
take
kid,
this
my
right
kids
now.
do.
I'll also say this. I don't think either of you have seen this one, but I think it's on the Apple TV maybe now. It's called Spirited. You ever heard of Spirited?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
No.
It's a Ryan Reynolds, Will Ferrell Christmas movie, and it's a musical.
Oh,
are singing
okay.
in it.
You've talked about this, yeah.
It's awesome.
Interesting.
All right, there we go. That's what I was thinking of. The Grinch. Classic.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
I need a Fievel Does Christmas. Bring that back. That IP back.
That would be cool.
Well,
be
wait, they wouldn't be
super
doing Christmas. They'd be doing Hanukkah.
Sure.
Fievel Does Hanukkah.
I'd watch a Fievel Hanukkah.
I'll watch
An American Tail Hanukkah.
I'll watch Tiger light a menorah. Why not?
Sure.
Watch what's his sister's name?
Tanya.
Watch Tanya spin the dreidel. Mm-hmm. You know?
Oh, yeah. Sing a little song.
Yep.
I'm in.
All right.
Other than
All right.
other than that, I think that was I think that covered most everything.
Okay.
Okay, don't ask about bees.
Okay. Any bees?
I knew you'd do it anyway. No bees.
Okay.
I am on IMDb right now because that's how I remember what I watched this week.
Oh, you should start a Letterboxd.
What is it?
Letterboxd?
Letterbox?
That was the one that he was talking about. That it
Yeah,
like,
you can-
tracks
you
the
just
movies
add
that
you
watch.
just add when you watch a movie, you type it in, add
It's
it,
just an app?
and then or a website, whatever. Yeah, app.
Oh, cool.
You-
Okay.
and it'll just be your whole library of what you've seen. You rate it and can write a little sentence, and it just keep track of your whole.
Okay.
do that.
I really should. Okay. So this week, I watched.
Oh boy, found footage in Christmas.
No. Tell me that you've watched this before. From 2011, I do believe.
I was alive then.
Were you? Barely.
I was awake, not alive.
It's a used course waiting to happen.
Take Shelter.
Sounds
Michael
familiar.
Shannon and Jessica Chastain.
That sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Plagued by a series of apocalyptic visions, a young husband and
Yeah.
father questions whether to shelter his family from a coming storm or from himself.
Anything with Chastain, I'm in.
And
I have
Michael
not-
Shannon.
I
I've
do
not
also
seen that,
I do
though.
also like Michael Shannon. A lot.
Yeah,
okay,
I haven't seen it.
it randomly popped up into my feed, and I'm like, I've seen this once before.
Yeah.
Knew I loved it,
Yeah.
but couldn't remember anything about it
Yeah.
because it came out in 2011, 13 years ago.
At some point, I'm going to need nice water. Just
Okay, I will,
So
I
you're
will.
on call.
Okay, so I talked Chelsea into it, and we watched it right before bed, though.
Okay.
And then I woke up and it didn't wake up. And then I'm trying to go to sleep and my brain is it's like psychological.
Yep.
It's really messing with your mind.
Sure.
Type movie.
Yep.
So fucking good though. Chastain and Michael Shannon are incredible. You have to watch it. Dude.
Why can't I picture who Michael Shannon is? I keep thinking Shannon.
You'll recognize
You
him
know,
right
I keep
away.
thinking
he's so
Shannon
good.
Sharp.
Yep,
He's
Oh,
so
sure.
Yeah. Both outstanding in that movie.
For sure.
Do watch it. It's on Netflix, I do believe.
I don't know why this popped into my head. It has literally nothing to do with anything that you've said in the last 2 minutes. But I did watch The Greatest Showman,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
which I should have had that in my top 5 for musicals.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it is
It's
good.
fucking great.
I completely forgot about that.
Aren't you going to rewrite the stars? Is that a song?
Oh yes,
Is that a song?
that's the.
Trying to remember the name. Okay.
You nailed it.
I have seen it.
Zendaya.
I have seen it.
It's fantastic.
Did not watch it this week though.
Okay.
All right, so I worked 2 days this week, Monday, Tuesday. Got that done.
Yeah, that's right. Short week, huh?
Did the Friendsgiving at work on Tuesday.
Yep.
So ate with the kids. I brought rolls and
Big chef over here.
Oh, yeah.
So I brought the same thing to my parents too.
They want you to take the rolls.
So you just bought 2 bags of rolls.
More than 2. Lots of rolls. Probably I'd say like 7 bags of rolls between the 2. And then what did I make for the school? Oh, mac and cheese, but I got like the microwavable stuff, threw it in a crock pot.
Dumped it in, yeah.
You were definitely talking about that.
It was great. Let's see, third.
Back up.
Yeah.
I can't make bricks without clay here. I need details.
Yeah. Okay. What do you need?
What did you have at school giving?
Friendsgiving. So I did the mac and cheese and the rolls.
You got to build that plate.
Yeah.
Amber brought we don't do a turkey, but we do a chicken, like a Costco chicken.
Sure.
And then just put it in a crock pot and we shred it up for the kids. And
did she play with her bait? Never mind.
Yes. And then there was stuffing. There was mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay.
Mac and cheese. Okay. There was a cheesecake.
Okay.
I know you hate that, but kids love it. And I think and a green bean casserole.
And this is just Is this just like in a classroom?
Yeah.
And then the kids just grab a plate, or you make the plate for them?
We help them. Yeah.
Sure.
And then we all sit around.
Did the
a
kids
couple
not
big
just
tables.
get big plates of mac and cheese? And they're like, "What the fuck is green bean casserole? Give me mac and cheese."
Barely any of them make green bean casserole.
Of course, it's green.
The mac and cheese was gone. I bought 4 family-sized ones.
Yeah, of course.
So that was good. And then let's see, Wednesday. Is that the day I got up my lights? It is. I got my lights up on Wednesday. I've got to send you a picture. I killed it this year.
Nice.
I killed it.
Did you get a timer?
Did get the timer. That's why I texted you. I was on top of my roof, and I thought,
so worth it to get the timer.
oh my God, it's so easy too.
It changes everything.
So I think I'm going to put my blow up things on timers too.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything on timers for 5 to.
Yeah.
I think I did 5 to 2.
Yep. I think mine's 4:30 to 1 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I borrowed I didn't need any help this year.
Yep.
I borrowed Kyle's ladder, which is like one of those ones that folds up and goes. It's like really fucking tall.
Yep.
Did that, laid it up against the house. I was coming up and down. Ran into a couple problems.
Sure.
Almost text you, but I just went with it.
What was the problem?
The C9s.
Yeah. Love a C9.
You have to put a clip on each one.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, did you think you were going like in between? No.
I'm used to the icicle lights where you do them every so often.
It's every bulb. Yeah.
Every bulb. I didn't realize. Guess how many? I bought 4 spindles of lights.
Yeah.
Guess how many lights are on a spindle?
Quite a few, but you
Like
need
100?
100.
Yeah. You need multiple.
I did 400 clips.
Yeah.
Each one.
Yeah.
And put each one into the gutters or underneath roofing.
Yep.
400. Let's just say I didn't, and I ran into a couple of problems, but let's just say it took a good chunk of Wednesday.
I'll say it's a little time consuming.
And then I had to go back and fix an error.
Yeah.
Not a user error,
Yep.
but an error on Friday. But they're all up.
Yep.
Looking great.
Now that you've done that, you should next year come over here when these people do these. It's so crazy to watch. They're here
Are
for
they quick?
10 minutes.
Yeah, but everything's
But it's
already
3
on the
people. And they have it
clipped.
pre-clipped. So one guy goes up, 2 guys go up, one just hands them stuff as they go, and it's all on one big wheel. Yep. And then one guy's
clip
boom,
'em.
boom, boom. One guy's just keep pulling more, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's fast. It's pretty crazy.
You know what? I actually really enjoyed it though.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's actually fun to do. It's repetitive, but it's fun, and then you get a nice payoff.
Oh, it looks great.
What colors did you do?
I just went all warm white.
Great, classic.
Yeah, because around the fence I have.
Where'd you do them on? All the way around?
Yeah,
Even on the right side?
not on the right side,
See, I know these things.
but front all the way around,
all the
back.
way side and back.
Got to make it visible from the street.
Yeah, so everything I already have like little quote unquote they're called like fairy lights,
Yep.
and they're like warm white. So I just went with that. And then
Every-
I got a couple blow up things.
Every day while he's at work, I'm going to go to his house and just halfway unscrew a random one.
That's the worst.
Every day there's just one out.
I would murder you.
In a completely
spot
different
every
place.
day.
Yeah, let's just say I ran to Ace a lot.
Sure.
Again.
Now, do you have a rewards with them?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I love getting those $5-10 little things.
Oh, I got another. Yeah, I got a $5 one.
That's it's $5 off, so you can buy a Butterfinger.
Come on, man.
That was nice.
It's so good. The people really know what they're doing at the Ace too. They're nice, but most of them you can ask them and they'll go, "Yeah, you need this. Here you go," and it's here.
Well, yeah,
Oh, dude, the guy selling me the extension cord was the nicest old man ever.
Yep.
It's the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It is.
Yeah.
It is,
as they say.
No, I love an
right.
Ace. I love an Ace.
I do too. They're so they just feel like a part of the family. You know?
If you ask me what are my favorite things about living in this part of the town, Ace is up there.
It's the best.
It really is. Ace and the Walgreens being close.
Yeah, and they're right by each other. I would agree.
It's a nice 1-2
That
punch.
Veronica Vaughn is one
piece of
piece of Ace hardware.
I definitely go to Ace way more around Christmas than any other time.
Yeah,
for sure.
The guy was telling me that he's like, we don't sell a lot of Christmas stuff because they only have like one little tiny section.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, you're in luck. I'm buying a lot of this stuff today.
For sure. Yep. Did they have the clips there?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Found clips and all kinds of good stuff.
The main money I spend there is I get my all my chemicals for the hot tub there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back right is the
Oh yeah.
section
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Past the barbecues.
Oh, I know exactly where you're at.
Just a couple of men talking men things.
I know. That's all I ever do. I felt like such a man when I was done with the lights. Really quick, Thanksgiving, went to my mom's, and whole family was there besides Bryce and his family. They did their own little thing.
That's right.
Pretty much everybody else was there. Chelsea had to work that day.
Oof.
Yeah. So she has to work Thanksgiving so she can have Christmas off.
Sure.
You kind of like choose one or the other. And she's like, well, I'm a
Get that
vegetarian.
holiday pay, though.
Yeah.
She did get the holiday
Oh,
pay.
yeah.
So your boy's getting a good present this year. Chelsea, if you're listening.
Just a 18
So
rack.
then, yeah, I know. That's all I need.
Is that a little Volcom Stone butt plug for you?
That's funny. I did.
Is
ask for
Volcom still? Do they still make new Volcom?
Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like all I wear. And then let's see. So families. Yeah. So the spread for
Yeah,
me,
give me the
I
plate.
actually didn't have any turkey. I didn't do turkey.
Sure.
I actually just skipped it.
Okay.
So just the usual green bean casserole.
So you had no meat.
I didn't have any meat. No.
Oh.
You know what I meant? I meant to. I hit up all the sides, and then I meant to go back and get some turkey.
Yeah.
But then I had to rush my girl.
Who
so
makes the turkey there? There's no way Kelly does that.
she does.
Really?
Does she cover
Does she brine it in Dr. Pepper? You beat me. Every time it's just
The answer is
half
yes.
a sentence faster.
I was gearing up for it.
I could hear it. I could hear it.
Oh boy!
Right the time now. This
Brined
is
in Dr
43.
Pepper, huh?
Just the brine
43:30.
and Dr. Pepper.
You know what?
It's probably not bad.
It's probably
Yeah, honestly, it would probably.
I think you could do that.
Much as I don't like Dr. Pepper, it might be all right.
Just a little spice kick.
Yeah, she does the turkey, so she'll do the turkey always, and then she does like a side, and then she'll ask that we bring a side. So that's when I come in with the rolls.
So what
right?
was well?
And that's
I wouldn't
it.
say rolls are a side. Actually, I would say that's an accessory.
That's just me being. I'm not gonna cook.
Yeah.
You mean he drank it hot?
Okay. What was your plate, please?
It's the usual. It's the green bean casserole. It's the mashed potatoes and gravy. It's a roll. My sister does make this thing that's like the fruit that comes in a cup, like a cocktail.
Is it like an ambrosia salad kind of thing?
Sort of, but it's but it has Snickers in it.
Sure. Okay.
It's like this salad thing. It's got a bunch of different fruit in it. Salad, and then you put whip,
Yep.
Cool Whip, mix it all up. I don't know exactly how Haley does it, but she kills it. It's good.
Okay.
So I had a little bit of that, and then
Do you have a Michelob?
no, I was on the clock at that time. Yeah, but I didn't go back for turkey because then I got to focus on the kids getting to eat and this and that, and then I had to take them to their moms.
Right.
So I was just
So they
kinda all
got
over
2
the place.
meals?
Yeah, they had 2. They actually had
Listen,
3.
That's so awesome.
They actually
Everyone
had 3.
get divorced.
I
The
know.
kids love it.
To
It's
Christmas-
psychological warfare for them for a while.
Yeah.
But then it's multiple meals.
Yeah, double dipping.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it to need therapy the rest of your life if you get 2 Thanksgiving meals. You
And
know what I'm saying?
Christmas and birthdays.
Everyone
and-
get divorced. Just
Yeah.
do it.
I agree. Everyone should come from a broken home.
Seriously.
This is ATG and WG, and we approve this message.
Everyone
Yeah.
get divorced. 2024. That's it.
You got to get married so you can get divorced.
Well, 2024 is almost over. I just realized.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit.
Did I do anything else? Oh, and then I did a little bit of Black Friday shopping on Friday.
Nice.
Friday. Yeah. So
On the Amazon or somewhere?
No, Chelsea and I ordered groceries from Walmart.
Okay.
Out beyond yonder here.
Okay.
And I had to pick up a few things before, like a Christmas mat, which I didn't have.
Sure.
So she didn't have her kid on Thanksgiving night or the next day for quite a while, and I didn't have my kids. Mm-hmm. So we just hung out, and I said, I need to go pick up groceries. So she came with, and we picked up some presents.
Mm-hmm. At Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay.
And got a couple little Black Friday deals.
Were the Black Friday deals presents?
I'm trying to think now. Yes, not for my kids, but for hers. And got some of that done. And then Friday night, I got on my computer and did all my Christmas shopping in one fell swoop.
Sure.
For the kids. So kids are done. I'm just waiting for stuff to come in now.
You know, the good thing about...
And I need you to come over and help me wrap.
I got it. Oh, yeah, I did that last year, remember?
Chelsea said she'd come. Can we do a gift wrapping
She's like,
thing?
she's easy to push. She has no protein in her. Push her away. I got the wrapping. Don't worry.
Can we do a date night / wrapping night?
She can do whatever she wants, just with some leaves and, I don't know, what are you, oregano or something?
She loved last week's... she loved last week's title of the episode as well.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot I did that last year. I was going to say the good thing about ordering everything online is normally you'll have boxes to wrap the thing in. Because what I've noticed buying stuff for kids is a lot of their stuff are weird shapes.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so much easier to put in an Amazon box. Mm-hmm. So it's good that you get a lot of boxes. That's all.
Yeah. Let's see. One last thing. Last night we did the lights last night. We drove through at the fairgrounds. So have you already done that this year? You did, right?
Come on.
Okay, you did. Did you go to the thing inside the pavilion?
Yeah, come on.
Did you? Okay, we did that too last night. I will tell you, it was fucking cold.
Sure.
Shout out to the space heaters that they had all around.
Sure. Wait, no, we didn't go inside. We did the fair food at the end of the thing.
But you didn't go to the inside part where the rides were and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. We did that.
I don't like rides.
With the kids and stuff.
You know that.
They're really like...
Is there a red slide?
There's a big
red
pink
slide?
It's pink.
Oh, I would have done that.
We did that. Yeah. So that was fun.
With the potato sack to put over your feet.
So that's right there.
I would say we're fully in the Christmas spirit.
Sure.
I'm there. I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm in the spirit, but also in the stresses.
Sure.
It brings that as well.
Yeah.
Feeling festive and depressive.
Yeah. I had to set budgets for both of my kids this year.
Sure.
Because last few years I have not.
Oh,
and then I look
easy.
back and I'm like, holy shit. And then they never play with that stuff. I'm like, what a waste of $500 or whatever.
Not worth it, yeah. Easy budget too.
Yeah.
Just whatever they say, Robux cards.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Honestly, they could open that on Christmas and they'd be
Oh, I know.
fine.
I know. I think I'm going to get them like something that they're going to hate, that they would absolutely hate.
But
and then inside, there's a Robux card. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, mess with them.
Get them
like what would they
vegetables.
Sure.
And then
there's just a
tell them you have to eat through it.
And just bore out a hole into a pumpkin.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm going to put a Robux card inside of a watermelon and wrap it.
Oh my God.
All right.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah. Get them something they hate and then they have to
Yeah. No, you have to eat the whole watermelon.
Including the rind.
In one sitting. It's like the in Matilda with the chocolate cake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I watched that this week also.
Did you?
Yeah. Tally ho!
It's a good one, man.
Hell yeah.
God. Oh, Miss Honey. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, she's great.
She's real honey.
I got a thing for teachers, I guess.
You really do.
Miss Honey and
Do you need a water?
I am going to need one soon, yeah.
Especially after this. All right, that's my week. I did a lot. I had a very
that's a busy week. Yep.
Well, it helps when you have 5 days off and you can actually get shit done.
That's fair.
So-
When's your I've heard that your break starts a little later normally.
It does, but then it cuts in. It cuts into January more. Like
yeah,
we have
so
more.
it's something I think
20th is
till
our
the
last
6th,
day.
right? Is it to the 6th?
Yep.
I
So
know
our
things
last
about
day
the
is our last day is December 20th.
Yeah, that is pretty late though.
Yeah, and then we are off till January 6th.
Thanksgiving was crazy late.
Yeah, it was. Okay. So 3 more weeks. I gotta chug through 3 full weeks, and then I'm offered 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
All right.
I need it so bad, man. Having this 5 days off was incredible.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be rough though. I already know.
Back to it.
Yeah, love you kids, but not that much.
Are you pushing them into the pool yet? That's soon, right?
That starts this Thursday, actually.
Okay, so everything's fine.
Yeah, I'll have lots to report.
God, that's my favorite time of the year.
I did not get in swim shape.
You're not in YMCA body shape, huh?
No, I'm not. Unfortunately, that's okay.
You get in the pool too?
I do. Yeah. Topless.
Do you have to have any? I may have asked this last summer. Do you have to have any special certification to do this?
No, sir.
It's just part of the
part of the gig. I had a guy.
No CPR. No. Well, you're probably. You have to
I'm
do
already
CPR,
certified
right?
for all that stuff already, as is. Yeah. But there is a guy. He's what am I thinking? A therapist. Not respiratory therapist. That's what Chelsea does. He is a physical therapist.
Sure.
PT.
Yep.
So he oversees a bunch of the kids that have PT, right? Like kids in wheelchairs, this and that.
Got it.
So he's there at swim.
Got it.
So like my first time, he's like, this is how you support this kid. This is how you,
Yeah.
this is what we want him working on.
Yep.
Like
Got it.
strengthening his legs. There's certain like swims you can do. And
Sure. I did a
that's about
swim
as far
workout.
as they go.
I did a swim workout one time back in the day at the courthouse with all the grandma and grandpas.
With
Isn't it great?
It was actually really fun.
with the underwater weights
Yeah,
and stuff.
the
It was
weights.
actually fun.
You know what? When we go, the class right before us in the pool is just a bunch of old ladies.
Yeah.
And there's a lady on the side that's older too.
Yeah.
A little skinny blonde thing though.
Yep.
And she's on the outside with the music going. She's
Yeah,
like,
man.
come on, ladies,
Yeah.
let's go. And
fun.
she's like firing them up. She's like, come on, dip down.
Yep.
Dip down. And the music is playing and stuff. And then
Look.
at the end, they do like a Zen moment.
Yeah.
Where
Yep.
she's like,
that's what I did.
Breathe.
It gets them out of the house, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
They get to have their loose skin flap around in the water for a while.
Oh,
right?
we have to get in there. I never thought about that. Oh.
They're just slowly deteriorating into the pool.
Day by
Yeah.
day. Yep.
Thank Christ for chlorine, huh?
I guess I'm a bromine guy. You know that.
I know you are. Yeah.
All right.
You also drive an electric car, so that explains a lot.
A bro mean car.
Okay. What'd you do this week?
All right. By the way, I wrote down Dr. Pepper Brine far.
That's pretty good.
Because that's a great title. I'm noticing our most successful ones are 3-word titles. That's why I did like grass-fed girlfriend. You know, like
That's good.
it just phonetically feels good.
Like, we got to crack these.
Oh yeah,
Hurry up.
Okay, here, let me do my week real quick. Here we go. Actually, a pretty crazy week. Here we go. Saw Wicked again. Shocker. I think
What's your total at now for
5. Tomorrow will be 6.
that? Okay. Oh, going again. I get it.
Hey man,
Where are you going to cap it out at? You gonna
That's-
get
that-
you gonna
that's
get
the
to
thing
10?
is
You gonna get
the-
to 10 and then stop?
maybe to 10. Dear Evan Hansen was 15. I don't.
Fair.
The thing is that obviously it's one of my favorite shows. The movie's so good, but after a while, after like 6, 7, 8, 9, you're just watching it to see moments that you love. You're not watching
The rest of it.
the movie, and
Yeah.
it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. You know what I mean? So like,
Jesus.
it's a
Girthy one.
but yeah, maybe 10. It's just I can't imagine watching it at home. It's one of those. You know what I mean? Like it's just got to be.
It's a little too bombastic. For
Well, especially for
the
sound,
upstairs
right?
couch,
Being a
huh?
musical, like sound at home, unless you got like a crazy system, it's just
I do.
little hollow, huh?
yeah. It's great though. Okay,
I'm curious to see if you watch something else this week too. Just go. We'll see.
I don't remember. Okay, Wicked. Let's see. Okay, then I hosted Thanksgiving here. Mom and Grandma came over. 102-year-old grandma
Oh my God, man.
walked in. You
Shout
want
out
to
to
talk?
Grams.
You want to talk about loose skin?
I can't even. 102
So
years.
she flew in like a flying squirrel then, huh?
102, still kicking.
Oh my God.
The funniest part is
Feisty as ever?
She loves wine, right?
Uh-huh.
And but she's been advised to not drink that anymore.
At 102?
I'd say let her do whatever she wants.
I agree, but whatever.
Oh,
So
my.
got her Martinelli's, but then told her it was wine, and she doesn't know the difference. Of course, she's 102. So she'd take a drink. She's like, "Oh, this is real good." And so every time I'd refill her cup, I was like, Boy, oh boy, good thing you're not driving tonight, huh? And it's just sparkling cider. But she was like, hey, she couldn't tell the difference. You know what I mean?
Grammy's taking an Uber.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And Martinelli's is good too. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
Yeah, live it up.
yeah, I think she had 3 glasses of that and she probably felt pretty good. You know what I mean?
It makes me giggly.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
I hit her with the old nightcap, huh?
So yeah, I threw the turk in at 8:45. So 8:45 in the morning, and then you baste every 45. So I had a bunch of alarms. 13 minutes a pound. You throw that turkey in for. It was a 20 pounder, so I was about 4.5 hours. Right. So I think it came out at about 1.
It's an hour per pound. Wait.
No, 13 minutes per pound.
Oh, okay.
20-pound turkey.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it was about 4.5 hours. You know what I did this year though? I've never done this, and you know what? I think social media can be the worst and it can be the best, and in this case, it was the best. I saw a TikTok on dry brining. Okay, so the whole
Dr.
point.
Pepper one, huh?
So most brining I've ever seen is like oranges and whatever, and you make this concoction. Then you put the turkey in overnight in a cooler, you know.
Yeah.
So dry brining, the whole point of brining is to bring it's gross, but bring the juices up out of it, okay?
Yeah.
So I did a dry brine. I watched this TikTok, and basically what you do is the night before, you cover the entire turkey
in dry ice?
In kosher salt. You just,
Okay.
just pack
Oh,
it,
sure.
okay? Because salt's going to bring...
Yeah, like a diuretic.
It's exactly that, okay? So I went to Roth's. I got a big thing of kosher salt, which is 3 times more than it would have been in Safeway. But whatever.
Absolutely.
Kosher salt, right? I threw rosemary and thyme in it. And then they said, maybe if you want to, a little brown sugar for a little sweet, right?
Sure.
You cover the whole thing, every edge. I mean, I really got in there. I really did.
This is a video.
On the OnlyFans, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up to the elbow.
So this whole thing, you can just see,
yeah.
it's just this brown coating of salt, okay? You throw that in the fridge uncovered. So when I got up in the morning, I pulled it out and I was like, holy shit. This thing was like sweating. You know what I mean? Like it brought all the juices up. So then you just brush it all off, right? Then you do your normal, whatever you do on a turkey. I personally do a rosemary butter, cover the whole thing. And then I get under the skin a little on the breast.
Oh, you got me excited.
Rub it around.
Like a little wax on, wax off from there.
And then I got at Roth's, it was like $14. Should have been 50 cents. I got some fresh thyme leaves, so put that on there. And then it was by far the best turkey I've ever made, and it's because of that brining.
Yeah.
It was so juicy.
With the breast thing, can you do that on Fost so I can get a visual?
No, I'm not going to pull his skin up.
I was ready.
Come on, man.
So, hosted Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Plate.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me just.
He has a picture.
Of course.
I might have.
Everything's always documented.
I feel like I've already seen this picture.
He's like the human version of the NSA.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, so I have turk. Okay. I got green bean.
Yeah.
I got mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yep.
I got stuffing.
Uh-huh.
What is this now?
What is this now?
That's just turkey.
A Kit Kat bar?
And then my newest addition that I like, no one else likes for Thanksgiving. I do a little cornbread slice.
Ooh.
Oh no, that sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just a dollop right in the middle. So then obviously gravy all around. And then a dollop. I put the cranberry sauce right in the middle. Just a little clump. Right.
Yep.
So
On the cornbread.
Yeah. So then what I'm
Get
doing
it into a little bit of everything.
Then what I'm doing is when I'm taking a bite here, then I can go to the middle, grab a little, or if I'm over here, grab from the middle. You know what I'm saying? There's an art.
Man. Clearly.
It was really, really good. I made enough food for 15 people. My grandma had upwards of 4 bites.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
102. My mom had 12 bites.
Yeah.
So I have
because she is not 102.
I have so much leftovers, and I sent my mom home with the entire carcass, and she got a ton of meat off that because she makes like soups and stuff with the leftover turkey.
Yeah.
But I took all
As
the
a mom
slice,
does.
and there's so much leftover, which I love.
Yeah.
I made enough mashed potatoes. I did 10 pounds of potatoes.
Oh my
of
God.
mashed potatoes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh, I drove by here the other day. Forgot to mention that.
A little stocking moment.
Yeah.
What day was it?
That was Friday.
Did you see black Subaru
I
outside?
did.
Oh,
I was about to text you and be like, by chance.
ear up to the front door.
Yeah, what was all the squeaking noise? No, I'm kidding. Chelsea's brother is coming down on the 23rd of December and staying till the 30th or something.
Nice.
Well, obviously she lives here in town. He lives up in Washington, like 8 hours away.
Okay.
So him and his wife and their son, I think, are coming down, and daughter, I can't remember.
Okay.
But coming down, and they rented an Airbnb.
Oh, around
And
here?
she goes, and she told me the address, and I was like, I think that's pretty close.
Oh,
So after we went to Walmart, we drove by.
sure.
I kid
here?
you not, intersection.
Yeah.
As we're coming down,
Yep.
picture the intersection there
Yep.
by the school.
Yep.
Take a right,
Yeah.
then take a right.
Yeah.
It's on that
right
street.
there. Okay.
There's they got an Airbnb, so I was like, I'm gonna drive you by Matty's house. So we drove by here.
Sure. What time was it of the day was that though? Was it
It was
dark
probably
out?
like 2:30.
Oh, so lights weren't on. Damn it.
No. Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, your Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
What are they doing at 2 that day?
I don't. There
Is that post Thanksgiving? When was Thanksgiving? Thursday?
Thursday.
It was Friday. Thanksgiving's Thursday. We drove by on Friday.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she was here. Okay.
So I said every Sunday when I leave you.
Saw a little black cross trek, huh?
She got cross check, huh?
Yeah, I don't get me started.
Yeah. It's always a Subaru.
It literally is always a goddamn Subaru. Okay.
Sometimes you just have to bite your tongue and you got to just go
I
away.
know, man.
It's
What are you gonna
trust me.
But they get to get.
Oh, I can drive through sand. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hurry this up here. So yeah, so it's Thanksgiving. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Black Friday happened. I love a Black Friday. Not only do I love shopping and spending money, I love a chaotic group. I am extremely extroverted in that way where it doesn't stress me out. I just love people watching and
Oh my God.
just love it. Give me a big crowd. I love it. Okay, so there's an Eras Tour book that came out on Thursday or Friday morning.
Okay.
Exclusive to Target, only at Target, and each Target only got a certain amount of books.
Okay.
This book is a pretty thick, like coffee table book, and it's recapping the Eras Tour. It's basically like a huge photo book, but then it's like behind the scenes, like a bunch of shit, right? So from what I read on Reddit and TikTok, each Target store, depending on size of your city, got between 300 and 600 of these books. Okay.
Okay.
When they're gone, they're gone. She also released a vinyl of her newest of the Tortured Poets album. Okay. Which that also limited quantity. Okay. So the whole day before, Marissa and I were talking, and I was like, look, if you want the book, let's just go. I love Black Friday. Let's go.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't know if I need it that bad. And then it went for sale online the next day, but again, really low quantity. I was like, okay, we won't go then. That's fine. And then you could just try to get it online. The whole time in my head, I was like, I'm going. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
So I think it's an acceptable lie, a little fib that said, all right, we just won't go. That's fine. You can sleep in.
You went Friday morning?
Yeah, Friday morning. So I set my alarm for 4:40 in the morning.
Oh.
I was out of here by 4:45. Just threw some sweats on.
Yeah.
Went, right? Target opened at 6 a.m. I was going to go down to Albany.
Yeah.
Because my thought was probably
Smaller.
way less people in Albany. Probably less Swifties in Albany. You know what I mean? Like bigger store.
Yeah.
But I left a little early. So I was like, you know what? I got enough time to drive by Market Street Target.
Okay.
And if it's crazy, I'm just going to hit I-5 and go to Albany. I got to Target at 5:05 probably. And there was, I can tell you exactly how many people. There was 41 people in line,
Oh, wait, how do you know?
That's not that bad.
which isn't bad. And
not bad.
from the car, that's a short line. So I was like, even if this place got 300 books,
Yeah.
I'm still going to get my hand on one.
Yeah, they're not all buying 5 of them.
No. So they had a limit of 4 per customer. So in my head, I was like, even if all these people are getting 4, I'm still getting one.
Okay.
So I stop at Target. I get out. I get in line. It's only like 40 minutes at that point. Like that's not bad at all. It was freezing.
Yeah.
And I'm there, I'm there by myself.
Got the headphones in.
No, that was the worst part. I forgot my
headphones.
fucking AirPods.
Oh
no! But here's the cool thing, and I gotta give some credit. I get there, I'm 42nd in line, and then within 5 minutes of me getting there, the line. Think of the Target Market Street.
Yep, I know it.
The line was around the corner.
Past the Love.
Past Love, around that corner, almost to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
The guy comes out and goes, "Hey, how many of you here are for the Taylor Swift book?" There wasn't a single person there that was not for the Taylor Swift book. Not a single one.
Okay.
Look, here's what I've learned. The Swifties are insane.
Yeah.
They really are, especially if it's a cool thing. The other thing I'll say is so this is my first Swifties. I've never seen her in concert, right? First Swifties experience. They are so nice.
Okay.
Everyone was nice. I even got a couple of the little friendship bracelets.
Oh,
they all the all the Swifties do the friendship bracelets.
Sure.
Some lady walked up and she's like, "Hey, Merry Christmas. Here's a friendship bracelet." Like it was very nice.
Can we be friends without a bracelet?
No.
Okay.
You have to have a bracelet to be friends. So 6 a.m. walk opens. Door opens. Here's what was cool though. So you can imagine people are just flying around, right, trying to get this book. What they did was they had a guy come out and take your name in order to make sure no one cut.
Okay.
So then when you walked in, they had that list and they would be like, "All right, Jessica, Brian, and then Matty, you're up next, right?" To go grab
It's nice to have some organization for that.
It was fantastic.
Controlled chaos.
It was actually a really great experience. It opened at 6. I was out of there at 6:05.
Wow.
Yep. Grabbed 2 books, vinyl, I'm out of there.
Didn't even grab a TV.
No, I literally didn't even go past. They put all the Taylor stuff at customer service on the right.
Oh,
So
okay.
didn't even go basically into the store.
Oh, nice.
It was a great experience. So the crazy part though is I got 2 books, vinyl. She ended up going without telling me at 8 o'clock
Yeah.
and got the book.
So now
So in my head, I'm like, well, okay, that's
I don't want one.
that's something.
If that's what you're
I don't have
insinuating.
them. I don't have them. I mean, you could resell them for a lot of money,
Okay, I want one.
but I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Damn it.
I gave them to her. I think she found some buyers for them. But so yeah, she went and got, and I was like, I could have been upset, but then I was like, I did the same thing. I didn't tell her I was going.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't have to say it.
Yeah,
You know I'm upset.
No, it was perfectly fine, and she didn't get a vinyl, and so I gave her the vinyl as well because I got the.
Okay.
I didn't plan on getting the vinyl. And when I got up there, I panicked. It was you're surrounded by 600 Swifties.
Yeah.
I panicked. I was like, "Can I get 2 books?" And she kind of gave me a look of like, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do a vinyl too."
And TV.
And I was like, and then I got the receipt. I paid. I blacked out, I think, or I was tired. Got the receipt. So the books were $39 each. Okay. Got 2, and I looked at the receipt, and it was like $147. And I was like, "What just happened? Did I scan an extra one?"
Yeah.
The vinyl was $60. I had
my
no
God.
idea. No idea. So it was
Wowzers.
and here's the thing: she really wanted the vinyl too. Like that one sold out in a second, so it's
Yeah.
hard to get. But I blacked out there and panicked. I was like, "Yeah,
Whatever you got, I'll take it.
good times." Now here's the fun part. So I made a quick TikTok about the experience. Right. That night, I get an email from Good Morning America on ABC. And they were like, "Hey, we're doing a segment this morning on people who stood in line. Can we use your video?"
Okay.
So they threw that on the national television.
Nice.
You were on national television?
Good Morning America. So the shitty thing is I didn't put my face in the video almost at all. It was like an experience, like so they could watch it. So it was just a little segment of walking in. And,
Oh, okay.
so that sucks. But pretty wild. Good Morning America.
I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift liked your video.
I trust me. I tried. I tagged her.
Oh, I'm sure you did. So
Listen.
did everybody else.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
8 million videos went up at once.
Yep.
Anyway, I love a Black Friday, man. Do you remember the year I think I went with Andy Turner? Pretty sure. And Chris, actually. I think Chris was there too. We parked on I-5 to go to the Woodburn
You
Outlets.
do that with Law
Yeah.
once.
Was that with Law?
Too. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
I
was with
think
Law
so.
once too.
Love a Black Friday.
know you
I never like get anything.
You didn't even get a crock pot.
But I like the experience.
All right.
I like the experience. All right, couple more things, then we're done here. So Friday after you stalked my house, we were gonna go. One of the things we've been wanting to do is go do bingo at the bingo hall. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think she's done it.
That's so funny to me. I think it's funny. Though.
I don't think she's done it. You know, I've done it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in there with that dauber. And we got dressed. We're like, all right, let's go do it. It's at 6:30, right?
Got dressed, huh?
And we were like, all right, bingo, here we go. And then she looked on her phone. She's like, oh,
It
it's
started.
Friday, Black Friday. It's closed.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's closed on Black Friday.
So you go to the casino and play.
Nope. So we went to Costco because we wanted a dog.
That's an acceptable.
And that's when you ran into Bryce.
Can I tell you something? It is an acceptable reason to go to Costco. That
Yeah.
$1.50 for that dog and a drink.
Yeah.
So then walking to Costco for a dog, I ended up getting, half a cart full of shit that you don't need. And then I saw Bryce.
Yeah. Nice.
Shout out to Bryce. Shout out to Liz. I can't remember his parents' names. I want to say Gary and Tina. Close?
Mike and Molly.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Her parents.
met them. Yeah, her parents from Pendleton, right?
Yep.
Met them. They seem nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talked to Bryce for a while. Then he took all the stuff. They had a cart full of stuff.
Oh yeah.
They
How
had
much
a
beer was
They had
there?
a big. Yeah, he did get some beer.
Good for him.
He had a big platter of cookies. That looked good. A PS5. There's some stuff in there.
He already
now.
gave it to him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Before Christmas? What is happening in that house?
I know.
Okay, anyway. Talked to Liz right there at the hot dog station.
Uh-huh. Was she getting a dog?
No, they were getting 2 pizzas to go.
Oh, not
Those
bad.
those pizzas are so good.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
good.
Man.
That's
Nice.
a good dinner too for,
Yeah, yeah.
That was nice to see them though. I haven't seen, when's the last time I saw Liz? You know what I mean?
It's been a hot
It's been a
minute.
long time.
Yeah.
I don't know, 12 kids ago, probably.
Probably, yeah. She's at least 12 deep.
Okay, last thing. Last thing is we went to the Duck game last night. Washington at Oregon. She had never been to a Duck game before. What a game to go to, kicking the absolute dog shit out of our rival. Shout out to shout out to Joel. We all know Joel.
Yep.
Shout out to Joel, man. He really, really hooked me up with these tickets. I paid almost 1/10 of what he could have sold them for. So shout out to Joel. Joel listens too.
Yeah.
So shout out to Joel. I believe he's in Egypt now. I want to say.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
My dad was there. My dad and Jamie were there. I think that they were like a couple sections away from you.
Do you know what section he was in?
I don't remember.
Okay.
So was my dad.
Oh, I saw your dad.
I heard.
So, dude,
Oh God.
So we went in the gate, the middle gate, not north or south, but the one in I would call the front of Autzen, right? So we go up, scan the tickets, go up the stairway, bought 2 dogs.
He's like, hey, I know that guy.
We were like, we needed like a little something, so I bought 2 dogs,
as one does.
which were Costco dogs, literal Costco dogs.
Yeah, they are.
We sit down right in the entrance, 10 feet in, and I see this guy walking up to me in a beanie, ducked out, little wife on his arm.
Oh God.
And he goes, Matty. I was like, oh my God,
It's the K dog.
that's Kalen. So I stood up and I was like, what's up, man? How's it going? And we had a little chat for, I don't know, a minute maybe. Talked about, I said,
Booming toilet paper industry.
no, I said, yeah, I saw the baseball from the wedding.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So I was
Oh,
like, I saw the
there.
baseball. Met his wife. I hadn't met her yet.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. Julie, maybe, or Vince, or
I think it's
I don't remember what her name was.
It's Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah.
Good old Katie. Met her.
Meow.
And nope.
I'll never do that again. Okay.
I'm glad.
Yeah, he was
I feel
like maybe
worse.
one of the first people I saw in Autzen. It was crazy.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
I would have
man.
ran for the hills.
I think he was in section 20. He said
Yeah, I think he switched up his seats this year.
he definitely did.
Yeah. He's usually in the 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's 20, which is the other side. It was almost where we were. Because I think you and I were in 22, I think.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
so he's
kind of that back corner.
Yep. Right in
area.
that corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So anyway, shout out to Joel.
Yeah.
Our seats were insane. They
Yeah,
were basically 50-yard line, row 10 on the aisle.
Yeah, I always see him and Michael posting from the game. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yep.
I thought that was like a one-off thing.
Yep.
They were just at a game.
Yep. No, those are the seats we were at. I'll tell you this, though. That's a little stroll now down to those seats.
Yeah. Them narrow-ass stairs.
Stairs, we went down, I think, 65 rows, and it's 2 steps per row. So it's a little bit of a trek down and up those stairs.
It really is.
Really cool. The people next to them, because these are all, it's the season ticket holder and donor section. And so, like, the people around us, they're like, oh, how do you know Joel? You know, because it's all the same people every week.
Yeah. That's cool.
Super nice. The guy behind me shot off a confetti cannon every score. So, one of the, like, twist, like,
things. That's cool.
It was fun. Yeah, fun section. Kind of like what we did. It was a older, more chill, but still fun vibe. Instead of the young dude drunk,
those are
crazy
the worst.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good vibe there. Really good game. Her first duck game, we went down on the field. She never done that.
Did you get some hot chocolate?
No, dude, the lines were insane.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Just craziness. So she walked up right before halftime and got a Diet. I think it's Pepsi there. She got a Diet Pepsi and she got me she goes, what do you want? And I was like, you know what?
Sprite.
It's cold and I don't know why, but get me a Dew.
Got a Mountain Dew at the game.
I was like, give me a Dew. So,
Man, 20 years old all
move.
over.
I had a Mountain Dew in
Nice.
30-degree weather at a duck game.
And you were able to drive home, huh?
Yeah, barely. So then, speaking of that, so love the game. I mean, we'll go into it, but the game went very well. I was real close to Mr. Dan Lanning.
Yeah. How do you look and smell?
You know what? He's a pretty good looking dude. Seriously.
Yeah.
He has
He's a regular heartthrob.
even from 10 rows back, he kind of has a little bit of an aura. He really does. Like he kind of just has this. He has like kind of a swagger to him
It's that fuck me aura.
that you're like, man, that's the dude right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout was really good shout. It was senior night as well. So they all said goodbye to all the seniors. Shout was great. The Matt Carney, what is that song called? Coming Home. Coming Home's always great. Duck Vision's great. Puddles came out sprinting and tackled a Christmas tree. It was fun.
Good. A lot of third down.
Oh, dude, I told her.
Joker and the Thief.
So when that played first time, because they play it right before kickoff, I told her, I was like, count how many times this happens. Just watch. And every time we looked at each other, because they do a little, bah, and then it goes, dun, 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 dun. Dude, it's so many, because it's every third down.
That used to not be a thing.
It is, it's excessive, I
It's
think.
too much.
And I get, like, it does get you pumped up to make sound,
Yeah.
but it's excessive. It's wild. They had fireworks last night.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Never seen that at Otson. That was fun.
What was the post-game bite?
Oh, baby. So, you know me, I'm all about the experience in the theater of things. So I said, listen, we're in Eugene. We're at a duck game. I got to take you somewhere.
Arby's.
Hit the Doco.
Of course, yeah.
You have to. Like, that's the experience.
It is.
Went to Doco. There was only like 3-4 people inside. And I was like, oh my God. Remember, we went and it was packed.
It was out the door.
We get there, put the order in, and then it got packed. So we got there like right before. It was still almost a 50-minute wait for our stuff.
Holy smoke. I'm sure they got a shitload of phone orders too.
That's the thing is
Yeah.
almost all their shit. It makes a little ding for online orders. It was just ding, ding.
Oh,
you know,
my
like
God.
it was crazy. Slinging some zones though.
What'd you get?
Damn
You know
sure.
what I mean?
What'd you get?
Great question. I'm glad you asked. I had,
Inquiring minds have to
What
know.
did you eat there, and then what did you take to go?
Sure. So here's the deal. They have a meal deal
Sure.
or something like that, right?
Sure, as one does.
It's $33. Okay. Which the calzones there are now $11.50.
Ooh.
Which they used to be $7.
Yeah,
Going back in the day.
I'm aware.
But So $33, you get 2 calzones, okay? 2 sodas. You know I got a squirt.
And a cook.
You got 4 cooks.
Oh.
So you get 1 of each.
That's a good deal.
Which is, I always do that anyway, 4 cooks. And then a little pint of chocolate milk.
Oh, nice.
33. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
And a sloppy kiss.
So I walked in and I said, listen, all you have to do here is just pick a number. That's all you got to do. Look at that wall. Pick a number.
Except for the eggplant one.
You know me. I got the chicken cordon bleu. Little ricotta, little ham, little chicken.
Why not?
She's really surprised me. This was not in my top 20 ones that I thought she was going to get. She got the cheeseburger one.
Dude, I almost said that. I was like,
Did
she do the burger joint? Every time I go in there, I always look at that because it seems really enticing.
Can I tell you? I didn't try it. It looked great.
Oh, I'll bet.
It just looked like ground beef and cheese inside. Like, it just looked like a cheeseburger inside.
You didn't ask for a mite?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. We didn't. She didn't have any of mine.
It's a
either.
free opportunity right there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, but I did say, listen, the cooks are the one.
Yeah.
And she had a little bite of each. Loved them all. Those cookies are insane.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Eat your heart out, Subway. You got nothing.
No.
Fuck a crumble.
I agree with that, actually.
I do too.
They
Crumble's
are
way too much.
significantly better than crumble.
I wonder what the crumble is this week. I'm just curious.
I
with
haven't looked.
everything.
Yeah.
All
Any
right.
Christmas things? Let me know.
Okay, I'll let you know.
So anyway, yeah, really good weekend. Yeah, she stayed Friday, and then we went to the game. Yeah, good time. Shout out to Marissa. By the way, she's an avid listener, and what I mean by that is she was done last week with the podcast by like Wednesday, I think.
My God.
yeah.
Like she's
Well, she's a teacher. They don't do anything.
yeah.
There's a Jimmy Fallon's holiday seasoning candy cane brownie.
I bet that's good.
Sounds nice.
I bet it's
Caramel toffee butter cake.
That sounds delicious.
That's good too. Yeah.
Cookies and cream milkshake featuring mini Oreo.
Great.
Oh, man.
Great.
Holiday birthday cake.
Love it.
Obviously, the milk chocolate chip. Strawberry crink.
Ooh.
Strawberry crinkle.
Ooh. And then there's the last one, a lemon something?
It is a lemon bar.
And what's under that?
I love the
Is
lemon
that those
bar.
Cinnamon roll?
The honey bun.
Oh, man.
Now wait a minute now. That honey bun one is good.
That's a hell of a roster right there.
You know what?
That's pretty good.
It's very rare that the roster has all ones I like.
All bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that might be worth it.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That might be worth it.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
But speaking of
agree.
other snacks, there's been a box sitting right here.
We do. I think that's it.
Okay.
Anyway. Here we go. All right. So this is a Costco purchase.
Okay.
We were walking through Costco. And I said, hey, let's look for keep your eye open for a little snack for the pod. Because remember, she
love
picked
this.
out the bark last week. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Which was great.
It's really good.
So we walked by this and I go, wait a minute now. This is apple fritter, which was my favorite donut.
Yep.
And then I said, this is apple fritter donut bites.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh my God.
This looks like something from the Home Goods or the...
It does. It totally does.
Or
yes. I completely agree.
what's the other one? The not Natural Grocers. The one everybody goes
Trader
to.
Joe's.
There you go.
100% agree. Yes.
I was going to say women love it.
100%. But this is a bigger portion, which is why it's a Costco.
Okay.
So I'm going to say I did pick this out, but I'm going to give her credit for agreeing that this should be the snack. right.
Okay, good. Yes.
Here we go.
With the stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Outside of the Subaru, we still like her.
This might be a thing. She might be like the snack provider for every week.
She's the pod mom.
You know what? Oh, she probably is the pod mom. Actually, that's
Let's
a
go.
good. That's a
yeah,
good one.
Chelsea would pick out kale bites.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah.
Like, oh, great. Spinach shake. Great.
We'd all be much healthier.
Smell that,
dude?
Oh
on.
no!
I got a sniffle in my left nostril.
It's all right. This will fix it.
Yeah, I can smell it though.
Oh,
Holy
daddy.
shit.
Okay, so these are by Jen Bake. These are Washington apples, which I love.
The Gen Z bakes.
This is Jen Bake, established 1961. Apple fritter donut bites. So for those of you listening, just think donut hole, but it's an apple fritter donut hole.
Uh-huh.
Here we
They're
go.
Washington apple.
Here we
apples,
go.
too.
I'm taking that one. I can see that piece of apple jetting out of it.
This one's eyeing me right here.
That's the chicken nugget one.
What the hell? It's so small. I got the smallest one.
This one.
I mean, to war.
All right, grow bars up. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Soak me in your mama's back sweat.
Oh no. This is
I think I'm going to conclude right now.
this is significant.
Yep.
This is significant. Oh,
I have to have another one. I can't.
here's the crazy thing. They're cakey, but they're also
They
moist and like
they don't make my mouth dry.
but they should because they're cakey. There's a big one.
Yeah, please do.
Listen, these are insane.
This is trouble.
Shout out to the Gen Z bake.
Dude.
Wow.
Can we get a sponsorship with these guys? Oh my
Gen
god.
Now I'm gonna need that water.
Okay. Sure. All right. What are we doing next?
Wow.
I can leave it. This is my time to leave.
Yeah, grab one for the road though.
I know. This one in the corner, man. He needs a friend.
This is definitely meat and potatoes time coming up because I didn't have any potatoes this week. So I really need it.
Yep. That's
I know.
a big one.
I get it.
yeah, I do too.
I didn't I would have felt bad eating them in front of my dad.
Sure. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was like, I can be okay with it. It's gonna be really weird not having that as a major presence on my plate, but
Yep.
I'll live. I will. I thought about when I went to Winco earlier today. I thought about getting just a couple of packets of mashed potatoes, just instant ones, just so I could eat
just
them.
to get your
Yeah,
fix.
I gotta have it in me.
Those are
That is
unbelievable.
that's probably the best donut hole I've ever had.
I think so. I think so.
And that's not recency bias.
No.
Like, that actually is.
I think so. Well, you're limited with a donut bite, right? Or donut hole, because normally it's what? A chocolate, a glazed, or a
Powdered sugar,
powder,
or
right?
like a cinnamon and sugar joint,
yeah.
maybe,
This is apple fritter.
which is already on its own.
Listen, I'm going back in.
I've already had 4.
Well, make it 5.
All right, well, I'm not driving. Well, yeah. I guess.
These are insane. You know what the best part is? There's a little crunch on the outside.
There is. If this were a drug, I'm done for.
Yeah. I'd stop and then I'd relapse again.
Then you have to put out an album about it.
No, I'm not.
You got to get clean off of it.
I'm going to put 3 out. Yeah, these are, wow.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I'm so glad you put it next to me.
I'm going to
Oh,
say,
I'm ready.
give me a out of 10 rating.
Oh, it's 12. 15 out of 10 even.
39.
You know what? I really do think it's a 10 out of 10.
It is.
I need one more. I walked all the way up those stairs and then
Yep. There's no flaw.
that one's very corn dog looking.
Yep.
which is why you're grabbing it, right?
Yep.
Oh, dude, we went through that driving. What was your favorite part, by the way, of the lights? You have a favorite part?
Oh, the American flag at the end.
I made that joke. I said that. I was like, Colby's favorite part. There it is.
It's so funny.
Did you salute?
Oh, absolutely. Chelsea, we were going through it, and she goes, last year I went through this with my mom. She called this the Trump part. I was like, because it's American, this is red, white, and blue. It's the big thing you drive through. And she's like, I'm guessing that's why she said that. I'm like,
It's like towards the end.
it's okay to like your country. I was like, why do you got to associate it with this
Well,
person?
because he was the leader of the country.
I know, but like, she's saying it like in a bad way. And it's like, it's okay to like it and not like somebody.
Yeah.
But anyway, I actually like the, I actually let Riley drive my car. Mm-hmm. So she came in the front seat.
Yep. Let her
You only
steer.
go 5 miles per hour through
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I put her in my lap,
So you let her
and she
floor it,
literally
right?
had her hands on the wheel. And at one point, I let go, and it's like
When
just
daddy let
barely.
me drive.
She loved it.
Al Jackson.
Hayden wouldn't get up there and drive though. I was very surprised. Riley was more gung ho on it, and anyway, I do the Jurassic Park part's cool too.
That's my favorite part's the prehistoric.
Yeah, that part's cool. The little Santa going down
That
the
T-Rex is eating the presents. You know what I'm saying?
There was a lot of gummies, a lot of bears. Little
Yeah,
gummy
there
bears.
was a lot of gummies.
Excessive gummy
The
bears.
Barbie in the front is cool. It's huge.
It's like-
huge.
yeah.
that thing was cool. When we went, I picked her up and I didn't tell her we were going to do it. And I was like, hey, just wear sweats. Be comfy, right? You're not getting out of the car.
Grab a road soda.
We show up and, I bought the tickets online, right? So I just scanned the QR.
Oh yeah.
Did you use code Dasher by chance?
No, I did after the fact. I was like, I could have saved myself like $4.
Yeah, Dasher was like 15% off. Or something.
I know. God
Anyway,
damn it. Anyway,
so I scanned the QR code and she goes, "Hey, you want to go through twice?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." She handed me a little ticket, so we went through.
Oh, the lady asked.
Yeah, at the little booth.
Yeah.
And she handed me a little ticket and she goes, "When you drive through it, just wrap around and hand me this ticket, and I'll remember I gave it to you." So we went through it twice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And you know
it's
what?
Pretty quick.
You know what? You miss things. You really
sure.
do.
Oh, especially when you're
looking at
driving.
here,
Yeah.
you're not seeing this side. You know? So I definitely saw some stuff the second time I missed. And then because you said corn dog, that's what reminded me.
The fair food
boy,
afterward.
oh boy.
You just parked in that little area and then got yeah.
Yeah. And she
Yeah,
goes,
we went fully in. And,
Yeah. Well, I said, there's no way they have elephant ears over there, right?
yes, they do.
And she goes, "Oh, let's just go look." So we walk over. Oh, they got elephant ears.
It's like it's fair.
So which is up there for best foods. I mean,
You lady in the tramp to an elephant ear.
you know what? You're not far off. You're really not far off. Oh, by the way, this was the good part about going early to get the Airs book.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You said that to me, and I saw it in the morning, and I was so hungry. I didn't even text back.
And you pulled the power move and put the hash brown inside.
Goddamn right.
Of course you do. You got to bite it down about three-quarters.
Hey, you got to get that crunch.
Look at this lineup in the car.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's a lineup. If I've
The
ever seen one.
CZs and the
Yeah, look at the two CZs. You got two CZs. You got a normal corn dog. You know me. I get the
Oh, with some hush puppies in there.
No, those are deep fried oars.
Oh,
deep fried oars. We're never gonna get to the do we care part.
There it is. Deep fried oar. Deep fried
I don't know how you're gonna
oars.
spell that on the title.
that's a deep fried piece of wood.
So stupid.
Oh my god.
That's what you get when you shorten things.
Oh, I know. Oh my god.
God damn it.
Anyway,
I think I'm delirious from
and
these.
then the big elephant.
Yeah.
I did not know that was there. So it was a really pleasant surprise.
Yeah, Chelsea knew all that shit was there.
Yes, yeah,
That's why we went.
I didn't know. You getting back in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one more. God damn it.
I think deep fried oars passes Dr. Pepper Bride.
It does.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the average person looking at that title is going to be like, what the fuck are they talking about with
Yeah.
a deep fried ore? I can't get into this thing.
I did.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Come on, get it together.
Holy
They're
shit!
trying to
Okay.
keep me out of there.
Yeah.
Are you good?
I'm just going to
I
give
thought
you a pair.
feeding that to me. I was like,
I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah, I just need one here. I'm good.
I'll do it.
I just
don't
need
care.
one.
You're insane.
Are we ever gonna get to the other segments?
No.
Okay, let's just skip this next one.
No. Anyway, yeah, really good weekend, man.
Yeah, it was a good
It
week.
was to take her to the first Duck game, and it was that game with those seats. Really cool. I did mention on the way home though. I was like, listen, I fear I may have spoiled her because now that's what she thinks a Duck game is. You know what I'm saying? Like 50-yard line, 10th row, aisle, Washington vibes. A lot of hate in that building.
Next game, you're gonna have to be up in the fucking
The next game's going to be like Portland State, and you know what I mean.
Place is half empty by the fourth.
You know what
quarter.
though? I will say. So Joel has those tickets, as season tickets. Mm-hmm. I texted him today, and I said, "Hey man, thanks again for hooking me up there." And he goes, "Yeah, I have those seats next year." And he goes, "I'm not going to be home till like November 5th.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you want any of those tickets for October, I'll have them." And he's not there, so I was like, "Oh,
Okay.
here we go."
Sounds like we got some things going on.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Do we care?
Well, not you and I. Maddie's going with Marissa.
Oh, no, I'll be there.
Hour 34 in.
Yeah, not too shabby.
That is
Normally it's an hour.
yeah, that is by far the longest
Yeah,
one of
but
those.
this
we've
was
done.
real nice.
It sure was.
Can I add one more thing to that? To the things
You
we
got
did.
stung by a bee?
It's not that what something I did. You didn't go see Moana 2 yet?
No.
Okay.
Can I tell you why?
Sure.
Marissa really wants to see it.
She hasn't seen the first one.
She came over. She was here all day Friday, and then we went to Duck Game Saturday.
Oh, I know. We stalked.
Oh yeah. So in my mind, I was like, hey, when you go to a movie, you don't really get to like be together, right? You're just sitting next to you don't get to talk or do anything. You're just watching a movie,
I
right?
love that.
I do too, but I like women. You don't.
Okay.
But in my mind, that's a really good during the week thing to do instead of a weekend.
Okay.
That's
No, I like. Yeah. Okay.
That's all.
Right.
I have heard good thing. Bryce went and saw it. I think I saw.
He sent us a thing. Yeah. I guess so. Well, I'm guessing so. Yeah.
You haven't seen it, right?
No, I
You plan on seeing it?
I haven't seen the first one.
You haven't seen the first one on it?
I never got through
I
it
thought
all.
you at least had seen it.
It's really good, man.
Yeah, it's
I got
fantastic.
to the shiny part, and then I think I fell asleep.
Ironically, literally after that point is where all the best stuff is.
That's the turning point. Okay. Yeah, I will say the shiny part was my least favorite part of the movie.
So, I mean, that's out. We got fucking
Gladiator,
Mufasa coming out
Yep.
on the 20th.
Yep.
And we also have Sonic 3 coming out on the 20th. Yeah, no, I got some work to do. My kids and I are going to be at the theater
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Does Northern Lights have any like membership things or anything?
I don't think so.
Like a little rewards program.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Tuesdays or Wednesday, they have like $5 movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So maybe hit that up.
I'm still all the movies we've gone to. I have that unlimited thing with Regal, and I've accumulated so many points that I've just been using it for her ticket still.
Yeah.
For free stuff. So, no, I haven't seen Moana. It'll be this week though. I just figured it'd be a nice like she gets out of school like 3:30.
Go check out
Go do a movie, and then so she's not out late because she has school. You know.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
I do really want to see it though, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Do we care?
What is this segment really quick? What is it? What do we do?
Well, I've been lacking it, but it's
Yeah.
the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
It's meat and potatoes.
I had plenty of meat.
Shout out to Jimbo.
Had no potatoes.
Okay, we already did the first thing. I preemptively wrote down Thanksgiving food. Tell me about your plate.
Okay. Perfect.
It has been done.
Oh boy, 3-week follow up. It's time, boys.
Bam Margera.
He's gone.
The number 2 top pop star of the 21st century.
Oh, this is what we're doing.
It has been named.
Rihanna.
No, Rihanna was 3.
Rihanna was 3,
Beyonce.
and we all figured that it'd be between Beyonce and Taylor, right?
I'll just be way off.
It was Dave Grohl.
Oh, the Davy boy.
No, Taylor
At 2?
at 2,
Wow. I'm actually
Beyonce at 1. I understand it.
Oh,
though.
Beyonce's for sure 1?
Yeah, she's a 1.
Oh.
I understand it because no one has had a crazier 5 years than Taylor right now.
But it is a collective thing.
This is from January 1, 2001. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Taylor wasn't Eras Tour Taylor then. She was still big. But you got to talk about for the century, back then, this is like Crazy in Love Beyonce. You know what I mean? This is
Swift was around in 2001.
sure. No?
No, I don't even think she was. I don't think she was.
It was right around there though, because she
Was
was
it?
like 14 when she came out, right? She was really
I think
young.
she used 9/11 to really boost her.
But yeah,
throw some
but Beyonce's like, you know, she's been around longer.
Long
She's
time.
had hits for longer.
She was also with Destiny's Child.
Correct.
Yeah.
And arguably for the decade, way more influential. Again, if it's last 5 years,
Yeah,
there's no one
Taylor.
even close.
Right.
But I think I actually agree. So yeah, that rounds it out.
Nice,
Beyonce at 1, Taylor
finally.
2, Rihanna 3, Drake at 4.
I couldn't stop thinking about it every night when I go to
I was
sleep.
on the edge of my seat.
Were you?
A lot of
Indeed.
people were mad at the Biebs being at like 7 or 8, which I understand. I definitely have Bieber above Drake as a pop star.
Yeah. I also dissed one of his songs today, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good. You're tripping. Okay. Great. Here we go. I do like, and you know what? I like when we have like follow up lists like that, and I love award season
Oh, yeah.
stuff on the pond.
Oh, yeah.
Sure is.
Here
right,
we
what do you
go.
got?
Do we care? Speaking of Drake, no.
Alleges?
I'm gonna take alleges out because it's not alleges anymore. Drake sues UMG, which is Universal Music Group, which is like everyone signed to them now, for defamation, and he accused Spotify of boosting Not Like Us.
I don't think they had any reason to boost it.
Yeah, I think the internet kind of did that all on its own.
People just like it.
I believe both, though. I believe both. Like I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that Spotify can unfairly boost numbers. For sure.
Okay.
Did that happen? I don't know. But so he's suing for defamation and Spotify artificially boosting that song.
He just has an inkling that this is happening. So
I'm sure he has
People.
some info, maybe.
Okay.
Because I don't think you sue if you don't have some info, but
yeah.
we'll see. Keep an eye on it. Adele ends Vegas residency run after 2 straight years.
Jeez.
She is done with the residency in Vegas.
So she's done doing anything for a very long time.
She did say that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Just made a shitload of money.
Dude. We may not see her for a while. And good, man. If you do shows for 2 years in a row, go sleep and you know what I mean? Like
have a life. Have a life outside of it.
Because a Vegas residency is, I want to say hers was maybe 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
job?
it's insane.
Yeah.
Shout out to Adele. The dictionary, the official dictionary, names demure as word of the year for 2024.
Really?
Demure?
Demure.
As a word of the year?
Word of the
How do you
year.
DEMUR?
E.
It was a very viral word this year.
What does that even mean?
But it's like I would call it like if you called someone demure, it would be like you're like classy. Like you're sophisticated. Yeah.
So calm, so demure.
Yeah, so demure.
There is an E at the end, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, it's not deemer.
It's an adjective that means modest, reserved, or serious.
Yeah.
It can also mean quiet and polite or not showy or flashy.
Sure.
You're so demure.
I'm definitely not demure.
You're so demure.
But it was
I'm going to start using the fuck out of it.
That was
now.
one of the more viral things of this year though.
From
that
what,
went
though?
crazy.
What was that on?
It was on TikTok. There's a person that just started kind of a trend saying it, and everyone used that sound
For about like a solid month.
Yeah, it was crazy viral. So I'm not mad at it. I don't know. I don't want to be in charge of naming word of the year. I don't know what it would be. Right?
There's a lot of fucking words.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm thinking deep fried oars might be.
I think so too. I think apple fritter maybe. Fritter.
Yeah.
Sure.
The Fritz.
Do you guys want to know what Diddy had in jail for Thanksgiving?
I could say a lot of bad things.
What's your guess?
I could have said a couple
Baby
of things
oil.
there.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of full now.
I just had
or
I
just a
have a
baby.
request from Marissa. I have a official request from Marissa
During the pod?
right now.
Oh boy.
She says, Can you possibly have the podcast go live tomorrow at 6 a.m. instead of 8 a.m.?
Ooh.
Now,
That is up to
it
our
always
lead
goes
producer.
up to 8 a.m., right? So my thought is that's 8 a.m. here. That's 11 a.m. New York. Right? And then
You want those guys getting it at lunchtime?
that's 4 p.m. in London. So the thing is,
London.
it doesn't matter when I put this up. And the thing is that I always think about, so she listens to it while getting ready in the morning and then the commute. And I think that's a lot of people. I don't think people digest podcasts like I do. I think most people listen to them like in the car when they got to go.
Well, you're at home.
Yeah.
You're
I listen
digesting
to
it.
like I like if I have chores, that's just, the grocery store. So, but she said 6 a.m. because that's when she gets up, and then for an hour she's getting ready, getting stuff together. That's when she can listen to it. I also think the earlier the better for Kurt. I always think of Kurt
Yes.
because then
That's
now we're talking 9 a.m. for him,
Yep.
and maybe he can get some. Who knows? So
I like it.
it's ultimately it is up to me when I pick it. But do we have any objections to 6 a.m.?
I have no objection.
I don't think it.
Never object
That
with
that
a
also
woman.
means that I can
End of the day,
I can
it
listen to it while I'm walking around in the blistering cold.
Perfect. End of the day, it doesn't matter. But
True.
okay.
Yes, we
This
will.
pen, I like
We
it.
care.
It bleeds. Okay, what did Diddy have for Thanksgiving? Give me your guesses.
10-year-old.
Yep.
A pizza.
Okay.
Another inmate's asshole.
Sure.
Himself.
This could go either way, right? It could be an extravagant dinner because he's Diddy in jail, or it could be something terrible.
Steak and potatoes.
Okay.
A Winco lasagna.
Perfect. He had peanut butter and jellies.
Nice. Okay.
So he had two of them.
Can I tell you something? That's not ideal for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
I fuck with a PB&J though.
It's probably been a hot minute since he's had one.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, here's an Uncrustable. Every flavor you want, bud.
A Macy's worker was accused of hiding $132 million in expenses.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
smokes.
I don't know how that happens.
That's a lot of fucking money.
I don't know how it happened.
Dear Lord.
I love this. Ready? And I think your kids might too, but we'll see. McDonald's, for the holidays,
Love it.
they are launching a new Happy Meal that comes with 2 toys.
Ooh.
One for you and one for you
share.
to give away for the holidays.
I like that.
I love that.
I'd like that.
That's
Now, knowing your kids, they're going to keep both. They don't give a shit about it.
They'll keep one, sell the other.
Yeah, it'll be on Craigslist in a second.
Haggling for Robux.
I like that initiative, though. I like that thought. 2 toys, keep one, give one away.
'Tis the season for giving.
Yeah.
My kids are so fucked to each other, they wouldn't give one to the other one.
Yeah.
Even though there's an extra.
Yeah.
They're like, Dad, 2 are mine.
Yeah.
They both came in my one thing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Raise them better, you know?
yeah, kids are inducive of the parenting.
Oh. I give and give and give. Okay. I already had this conversation.
And this is the
night.
thanks I get.
Okay, here we go. The first look trailer came out for the $100 million Beast games.
Oh, there was a trailer?
Remember that? I was talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the huge Amazon show. There is a trailer for it now.
Oh, nice.
It looks like every MrBeast video with a crazier budget, and every MrBeast video already has a crazy budget.
Right.
So you can imagine how crazy it looks. It's just bigger. Probably better camera. Like his cameras are amazing, but like he has more swooping, like just cool stuff. I'll watch it, man.
Yeah, same.
You know it's going to be entertaining. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like his videos are fucking entertaining. So.
I saw Mr. Beast toys or whatever they were the other day at Walmart. I was like, God, man, this guy is everywhere.
Oh, they got the Feast. Is it Feastables? The chocolate?
Yeah.
They got the Feastables display up by the register at Walgreens now.
Dude, yeah, he's everywhere, huh?
Yeah, man.
Good for him.
Wait until we get the Mr. Beast mobile.
Remember in Game of Thrones? Remember the mountain?
Yes.
Yeah. No. He died?
No. The mountain.
Do.
Get ready for the sentence. The mountain from Game of Thrones deadlifts 996 pounds of hard drives.
Okay. What the hell?
There's a sentence.
Yeah.
Something that was
Now-
definitely in Game of Thrones.
On one hand, 996 pounds of deadlift. It's a world record. It's insane. That's ridiculous.
That's why he's the mountain.
I don't know why it was hard drives.
Maybe he's sponsored by SanDisk.
Maybe. Who knows?
Like, what are we going to do with all these hard drives?
But shout out to
Hey, Mountain, how about you deadlift him before we go throw him in the garbage?
Yeah, true.
shout out to the mountain.
Good for him. Yeah. What was his brother's name? The mountain, and then there's the
hill.
It was the Hound.
Hound in the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And then what was the lady name? The lady's name?
There's lots of ladies.
No,
in
the
Game of
big
Thrones.
lady, the big lady, the big strong lady.
Oh, Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brienne.
I wanted
Brienne.
her. I wanted her in the mountain to
Captain Phasma.
make a little, have some little dragon fun.
Some 69 in Westeros.
Sure.
All right.
Or just
Absolutely.
He'll deadlift her.
And her hard disk.
It's a good show.
His hard disk.
Sony working on a handheld Switch rival.
Oh, really? That'd be interesting. Yeah, there's got to be other companies that do handhelds.
Of course, you got to think the only appeal, because anyone can make a handheld thing. It's got to be the library
Yeah.
that you can play, right? I think Switch is by far the most successful, right? I think the Steam Deck did really well because Steam has everything. Sony has quite a bit of stuff, though.
I mean, are they just going to call it the PS Vita 2 then?
I don't know what they're going to
I mean,
call it.
that's kind
catalog.
of just what the Vita was.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll call it. But
I'd love to see it. That would be cool.
what can you name? Like, what's a Sony exclusive thing? God of War?
Yeah, it is.
What else?
I think Horizon is as well.
Yeah, yep.
Are the GTAs?
Not GTA, Gran Turismo's.
I think it is
Turismo's?
actually.
Aren't they?
I'm pretty sure.
Could be.
So
Crash Bandicoot.
No, that's everywhere.
Oh, it is everywhere now. Yeah, damn it.
it could be cool.
The Last of Us, maybe.
Here's what they
that's on everything.
here's what they do though, and they probably won't because it's Sony. But if you make that thing like $149, you know what I mean? Make it a little more accessible.
Not in this economy.
How much is a Switch now? Is it still like 400?
No, they're like 250.
Oh, really?
Depends on which one you get.
If it's like the newer ones,
The OLED one?
the OLED one is probably a little more. But the like the first edition one's 250.
Yeah.
I've never had one. I just don't think I'd use it, man.
They're nice, man. They're sick.
Yeah, but like if I'm
They're
gonna
like
game,
indestructible too.
if I'm gonna game, I have the PC, and I don't game I don't have games on my phone. I just don't need portable. The only reason I would want one is if I flew or traveled like weekly.
A lot, yeah.
And you can get into some real.
Or you had commutes.
When am I using that?
You get into some real watered down Fortnite lobbies though.
I will tell you, one day I thought about getting one just for the hot tub.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of that I could use it for like an hour and just.
Or you just make an account on Fortnite on the Switch and then you just join yourself in a lobby.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I've thought about it.
A little bit of gow in the tub, huh?
Yeah. Gow tub?
Still never finished the not Ragnarok, the one before.
Just God of War.
God of War. Never finished it.
I haven't either.
Dude.
I
can't remember his name.
The Visitor.
The Visitor. Hate him. Way harder than it needed to be.
Super fun though.
Okay, let's get into some movie stuff here.
Okay, I'm listening.
This is actually really cool. I did not think this would be a thing, but Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande were paid equally for Wicked.
That's cool.
I love that, man.
You could very easily have paid Ariana way more money.
You know where that started? I can tell you the genesis of that happening. Can you think of it?
Is it something that I would know?
It's a show that you've seen many times.
Friends. Yep.
That last season of Friends.
Didn't they all make $1 million an episode for that?
Yep. That last season of Friends, they said we will not do season 10 unless we all make the same amount of money.
And they did.
And that kind of changed the climate. And that's how it should be, by the way. Like, sure, Jennifer Aniston's the biggest star.
But everybody's on the screen a ton.
You need everyone for that show.
Yeah.
And Cynthia Erivo is a huge star in the musical theater world. But Ariana Grande is a worldwide superstar.
Oh yeah.
So I love that they.
But for that show, you don't get one without the other.
Exactly. Yep. I love it. Moana 2. I think I wrote this. Okay. I'm going to get the two Moana things out of the way on here. Moana 2 debuts with a 72% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. So not terrible, not blow me away wicked. But here's where we knew this would happen.
Shitload of money.
It opens with an A- cinema score, that's real good. Mm-hmm. Wicked was an A+, but whatever. Moana opens with $386 million in the weekend.
Holy shit. God. Oh man.
Can I tell you something? This movie didn't seem like I didn't feel like it was a huge marketing thing for this.
Like they didn't push it out.
Really? No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I certainly knew it was coming out.
Well, like the way they pushed Inside Out too, like it was everywhere.
Or even Wicked. Wicked is every commercial ever. I didn't get that from Moana.
Oh, I know, my Xfinity commercials or whatever.
All Wicked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, when you go to Wicked at the theater, almost all the commercials before it are Wicked. It's crazy. Anyway, hey man, 386 for the weekend.
That's pretty good.
Is bananas. It is the
go over
highest.
$1 billion.
That is a higher. I don't think it's going to pass Inside Out total, but it's a higher weekend than Inside Out 2.
Jesus Christ.
That's impressive.
So
that's a lot. That's a big shoe.
You think it'll stand the test of time like Inside Out 2 has?
I don't. And I haven't seen it. Here's my thing. I saw one TikTok of a person doing a non-spoiler review. From what I have heard of this movie, the movie is good. Of course, it's unlimited budget. It's gonna be good. The music doesn't hit you
like the first one.
The first one.
Kind of hard to do though.
And
it
now
is.
the big reason to me is the first one was Lin-Manuel. He wrote all those songs. Like,
Oh, really?
you know,
And you
You're
can tell.
Welcome has rap. Like,
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
he wrote
his
Shining.
his
yes.
footprint is
a
all
million
over it.
%. He's not involved with Moana 2. Lin-Manuel knows how to write a song. You know what I mean? So
Is there still a lot of music in this one?
yeah, it's like a
regular,
Frozen.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
It's a classic Disney.
but from what I have seen, the music doesn't. I'm sure the music is good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hit you. It's not going to stay with you like a
You're welcome.
How Far I'll Go. I mean,
Welcome.
Huss does that at karaoke every time.
Yeah, for sure.
How Far I'll Go, You're Welcome, Shiny, whatever you want to do. That's what I have heard. And so it's going to do $1 billion.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be in that Moana, Inside Out, Frozen.
people are going to see it multiple times. In
I
the
think
theater,
Frozen
I don't think.
2 had the same.
I completely agree. And I liked Frozen 2. But there wasn't
a wow moment in it.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Do you
That
wanna build a
first
snowman?
Frozen has so many fucking huge songs in it.
Yeah, it's
It
insane.
does.
In Summer is the best one.
And I mean,
You know what?
Well, and Frozen pulled Disney kind of out of the fire too.
I'm not mad at that take.
I love that.
It's good.
The other shit to me is kind of corny. Do you want to build a snowman?
but,
Great.
but
Don't
here's
get
the
me
thing, though. I know we've heard it 1 billion times. If you're out somewhere during Christmas or whatever, or wherever, and you hear "Let It Go,"
wrong. Yeah.
I mean,
You're shaking
it's
a
a
hip.
big ass song, man.
Yeah, it's huge.
Shout out to Adina. She knows what she's doing.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We already know most of this, but Fortnite Chapter 6 revealed. I wrote down Asian/Japan themed map, which it is,
I love it.
and will feature Godzilla and Baymax.
Yep. Which you've seen, nice. Yeah.
Did you see the Godzilla,
looks good.
the Godzilla skins?
Yeah. I've seen both.
It's because it's the -1 Godzilla.
And they released
is,
they
yeah.
released on my birthday.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Okay. God,
That's a
we
big
almost,
day
we
for
almost
your
watched
birthday.
-1 the other night, man.
It's a good one.
I almost got her to watch it, and then I don't know.
Did you watch the decolorized one?
Yep, that's the one I watched recently.
Of -1?
Yeah.
Have you seen -1?
Yeah.
Oh, you did see it. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I did
great.
not watch
It's
it.
great. The
Oh,
the
fucking
decolorized version I think is actually better.
Really? Okay, I didn't watch that.
Well,
version.
it kind of it goes back to like the old classic
Godzilla.
ones.
Yeah.
It's scarier.
It is.
It's scarier.
Okay.
Just, yeah, having it take all that vivid color out it really adds to it a lot.
That movie's fucking awesome.
This is terrible. A man in Florida arrested for murder on a golf course with multiple clubs.
Oh God.
Let me ask you this.
This
you
one's not
were-
doing it.
If you were gonna murder someone with a golf club,
Yeah, which one would you use?
which club are you pulling out
Oh,
of
the
that bag?
putter.
Driver. I'm teeing him up.
We go exact opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I'm teeing high, and
Okay.
I'm going all the way.
So
in.
on one hand, the driver is probably crazier just because it's huge and you can swing it faster.
But maybe you want some loft.
Depending on what putter you got, though, is maybe more maniacal.
Yeah.
Because if you have a certain putter, those shapes,
That's what I was thinking. I'm just thinking of Casey Jones moment right now.
Sure.
Fucking knocking Raphael into the air.
You're rolling out that 56.
I was gonna say I think I'm going 56 or a 7-iron, only
Okay.
because I'm gonna kill him anyway. Let's make sure my swing looks good.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are my two best
Hey,
clubs.
try to get that little flop shot
That's
right
what
on
I'm
green.
saying. Yeah, hit his eyeball right out.
So what
the
were you
door.
doing at the golf course?
Seriously.
Anyway.
Tyreek Hill's arrest last year. Remember that? I think it was like
On the way
before
to
the
the
game,
game?
right? It was
Yeah.
like
3 months ago, but yeah.
that was this season.
It
Yeah,
was.
it was.
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah,
last
we
year.
were talking about it like a couple months ago.
Oh, I did write earlier this year.
yeah.
Dummy. Tyreek Hill's arrest earlier this year has been dropped.
Not entirely surprised by that.
No, who cares? Bigger things in the world. DeMarcus Robinson on the Rams.
Yep,
still
that's
is he still
correct.
Rams?
Yes.
Yeah, Rams.
Arrested for DUI immediately after Monday Night Football game.
Nice. How they drinking in the locker room? Do you think they do
know.
that stuff? I always wonder like what goes on.
I don't think anymore. That
You think
for
guys
sure
just
was
shower up, get dressed, and
Yeah.
they're the fuck out of there?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
what it is.
Yep.
Unless you're player of the game or the two best players, then you got to do media.
So then he probably left, got
Left.
drunk somewhere, and then
Absolutely. Went somewhere. It might have even been a tailgate. Who knows?
interesting.
Most people, though, if you're not the star,
They're out of
that's
there.
most people.
That's 99%.
Shower, I always watch. I follow the Chiefs thing on Instagram, and they always show like the speech that Andy Reid does at the end, and it's so short, and he just goes, especially this season because they've kind of sucked, but they still win. He goes, "Hey, lot to clean up. You guys know the drill.
Shower, get out of
He
here.
goes, if it's a Sunday game, he goes, you guys got tomorrow off? Be safe. We're back to it Tuesday. Go Chiefs." And he just walks away. So then once that's done, you're showering. Unless you're Mahomes, Travis Kelce, you're home and,
Are you sure he's not like, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski?
God, I hate that commercial.
Oh, Hayden loves it though.
it's the best commercial out right now.
Hey, can I bring this up? Because I actually meant to bring it up based off commercials. Is the Cheez-It commercial with the I woke up feeling the cheesiest coach probably the greatest commercial of all time?
It's good. It is good.
I literally, every time it comes on, I laugh.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a cheese wheel and shoulder pads.
Yeah.
And it's shaking, saying I woke up feeling the cheesiest coach.
Yep. It's good.
It literally gets me
Man.
every fucking time.
You know what I'm going to say.
I know which one is your favorite.
I have two, and I don't think they'll ever be topped. It's the Shaq Scrabble one. Not Scrabble. Is it Scrabble?
Yep.
Yeah.
29 points.
And it's the turn around in the bar, that guy.
Yep. I'm into what is it? I'm into Swedish cheese.
And I'm in the step 5'10", and it says dating profile, but singing it. It's the funniest.
Oh, okay.
That
My name is
dude,
Ronald.
total eclipse of the audience. Oh God.
I think one of my favorite ones. It's a Little Caesars commercial where a guy walks in to get his pizza and he's in like a full body cast and his arm is like up like this. And they tell him that it's $5 or whatever, and he goes to get into his wallet and he just blows through his whole cast. And like he goes just and like you can see him breaking because he starts laughing when he goes to get his money. He just goes like this.
There was one Super Bowl last year. I think I talked about this on the pod of Ken Jeong.
Really
made me laugh.
That was one of the only good ones.
He was like frozen and they defrosted him. And it was it like Subway? It was somewhere who had it was Popeyes. And they froze him and it just showed him doing things that like someone frozen wouldn't know it was. And it ends with him on one of those massage chairs at the mall. And he says, what's Popeye's line? What's their slogan?
Who's?
Popeyes.
Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
No, it's the
I love that chicken
That's
from
Little
Popeyes.
Nicky.
Popeyes.
Love that
That's
chicken
what it
from
is. That's what it
Popeyes,
is.
yeah.
And they just show him on a thing. He's like, love that chicken from Popeyes. And that's how it ended. It was God, that made me
Yeah,
laugh.
I remember
Holy
that. That was a
fuck.
good time.
Okay, here we go. Scottie Pippen, heard of him?
Yeah.
Once.
You're recording up here, right?
I think so.
All right. We're recording here, right? Okay, I just had like a weird. Okay. Scottie
After
Pippen.
last week.
Scottie Pippen launches new luxury line of clothing called Unguarded. So you guys know what you're getting for Christmas.
Can't
Man,
wait.
we're getting a lot of stuff for Christmas.
Can't wait to
Ross.
get a
Little Scottie Pippen T-shirt.
There's also something last week he said we're
I
getting.
don't remember what it was.
I don't either, but
can't wait to get a nice pair of Pippin pants.
Pippen pants.
yeah. So I can piss in them.
This one sucks or is sad. Elton John, as of right now, can barely see
Oh no.
after a serious eye infection.
He's been wearing those rose tinted glasses for about 35 years.
Yeah.
I like Elton, man, but these people, especially that generation, are getting old.
That's what the AIDS will do to you.
I don't think he has AIDS.
That's fair. He probably doesn't.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say this, and then I would like to know, you guys as parents, what you would do if your kid did this. Okay,
Straight to the
and be realistic. Okay,
All right.
a 4-year-old, you've both had one of those.
At one point,
Sure.
A 4-year-old orders $2,000 worth of SpongeBob popsicles on parents' account on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah. Was this Chelsea's son?
I would
He's 4.
Oh,
I would laugh for a minute, and then I'd be upset, and then I'd be impressed
That it
they
went
found,
through?
that they found a way to do it, and then I'd laugh again because there's no way that it got
went through.
accepted.
Like,
Definitely got declined.
$2,000?
what would you do though? I mean,
That is so many SpongeBob pops.
on one hand, like you could cancel the order
Yeah.
because it was on Amazon.
I would start putting password protections on everything.
There you go.
Which I currently don't have. My kids could literally hop on Roblox and buy whatever they want.
Oh, I know. I've talked to Hayden about it.
Never leave the account
She's
logged in.
aware, but
Never leave the
you
account
have
logged
to
in.
trust your kids at some point, I guess.
Yeah, but not at their age.
You don't have to. That is a choice.
Wow.
This is why you never leave the account logged in. Always sign out.
True.
Can't do it if it's signed out.
Boy, oh boy, I'm so screwed if I lose my phone.
I don't know.
No passcode, first of all, and then just
It's linked to
you know what I mean, like everything's signed in. You know what I mean, like just don't lose my phone. That's fine.
Stealing his phone tonight.
And one more thing, Diddy yesterday was denied bail for the third time.
Good for him.
Kendrick's GNX album
Good old Ginks.
does 325,000 first week.
Very good.
That is really good. It's almost the exact same what Tyler did for his album first week.
You know what I love? The TikToks of people dancing to that mustard and like going crazy to it.
Dude.
It's good.
You ever seen the Asian guy on there that like it pops up on our thing a lot, and he's like, "This song doesn't hit very hard."
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, and he does like a visual of just his face, and then he's like going crazy. He's like lives in like an apartment. It looks like. He did the mustard thing. That dude's funny as fuck.
There's been some really good memes of the mustard thing this last couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
You know how I feel about, maybe you don't know how I feel about Lizzo. I think she's corny. But she went on Kai Cenat's stream, and she just walked in, sat down, and went, mustard! It was really funny.
She just wanted some mustard.
By the way, who makes mustard? French's? Yeah. If they don't license that for a commercial and put that into a commercial for something, they need to be fired.
For the Super Bowl that he'll be a part of?
Yeah, exactly. Kong is coming to Fortnite Chapter 6 as well. Kong.
Oh, really? So they'll have Godzilla and Kong.
Fun.
I lied about having 2 beers, boys.
Oil.
It's almost like I called that a couple hours ago.
Do I really hope that there's an end of the season event where they fight? Yes.
Oh.
See?
Destroy the map.
See?
Okay. Are we going to get Christmas stuff, though? How are they going to tie in like a Christmas?
There'll be Christmas.
Is there stuff on the map
100%.
already?
Do you think there's going to be?
I've only went to 3 POI so far.
Oh, true.
Do you think there's going to be a thing where, like, in Godzilla versus Kong, where you go like into the crust of the earth and everything's upside down?
Like
You
the
have
newer
that.
ones? Yeah.
Maybe.
That'd
There
be
is a
kinda cool.
bunch of underground caves already that are hidden.
That'd be kind of
Maybe.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. Oh God. I've never heard of this person, but I can imagine this, and it's terrible. 22-year-old YouTuber. His name is Storm Debule.
Sure.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah, no.
So Storm Debule does what Outdoor Boys or your dude does. Mav, like just kind of a camping survival stuff.
Love it.
He has died
Oh.
after being caught in a blizzard for a camping video.
Oh no!
So
Hope it was worth it.
look,
I don't know.
Outdoor Boys could have saved
Don't
him.
make jokes about someone that died, but maybe you should have watched an Outdoor Boys video on this because you would have survived.
Yeah, that is the harsh reality, though. It can happen to anybody for
Sure. Oh, dude, I woke up one day and there was a fake story, but I saw it before it had been debunked. That why am I blanking his name? Outdoor Boys. Luke. That Luke
Died?
was missing.
Oh,
I
really?
was like, no.
that'd go down as like a hell of a movie, like a found footage movie, though, of
Yeah.
him doing one of those, and then
that's
like
happening.
something
You know
goes
that's
horribly
What if-
wrong.
What if this guy would have put the water bottle into the sweatshirt?
You know that a movie's
survive.
happening where it's a YouTuber camping outside somewhere.
Yeah.
I hope they just call it Outdoor Boys,
It should be.
but it's like the text is like bloody and like
It's a part of the
red,
Pooniverse.
Yep.
Yes.
Chadwick Boseman would have been 48 this week.
Was he really that? I feel like he's like our age or was.
No.
Isn't that
think he was-
crazy? He just looked
44
really good,
when he
maybe.
died.
He just didn't look old at all.
44
Yeah,
when he died.
maybe that's
that was
what it was.
2020.
Melted his body good.
Yeah. 48.
2020. Oh, sorry.
2020,
Yeah, you're right.
right?
Yeah, it was
Pretty
2020.
sure.
Yep. I was camping.
I was down at the water, not the waterfront, just down at the water. The Willamette right here. I was on this side.
Splashing around?
Yeah,
or?
just splashing around.
As one does.
This is fun. For the Deadpool and Wolverine script. You haven't seen it.
I can't. You know how you got on the other day and it worked perfectly
You gotta just
fine?
sign out and sign back in.
Dude, I tried it. I swear to God, there's so many things on my streaming services
Yeah.
that just don't work. It'll try to go to the app through the Roku.
Have you thought about paying the bill?
It automatically gets taken out every single month.
Me too. I don't know. That's weird.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to contact them.
Yeah,
though,
just
and
do
I'm
customer service.
I'm gonna ask for like a refund for like the last 2 months.
You'll get it too. They're really.
I know.
good.
I don't know who to reach out to. My shit's all bundled. Do I reach out to Max or do I reach out to Disney?
Just look at who's charging you.
It's Warner. Oh, is that Max?
That would be Max.
Okay, so reach out to them.
Okay. Anyway, this won't give anything away.
Okay,
But Deadpool and Wolverine, I don't think it's a secret. It's a Marvel movie that there's some cameos in it.
yes.
Okay. For the script of Deadpool and Wolverine, they used Stranger Things names on the scripts for those cameos. So if it leaked, you wouldn't know who it was.
I'd say like Hopper or something.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
That is smart.
I think that's fun.
I think that happens a lot though.
Yeah, but dude, Marvel scripts are different, man. The security on them.
yeah,
It's like Fort Knox.
Well, I've heard. I have a piece of glitter right here.
it's hot, baby.
I've heard that people who aren't main character in Marvel movies get the script with everything except for their parts redacted.
Remember in Tom Holland like fuck things up several times?
Yeah. Could you imagine though? You're like in Ant-Man, and all you see in the script is just your lines.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely takes away the ability for anything to get sent out anywhere.
You're like,
except for your own lines.
Yeah, just crazy. This is okay. John M. Chu, who directed Wicked, he did In the Heights, all this good stuff.
Fu Manchu?
He says John M. Chu says that Wicked 2 will include 2 new original songs. Oh. I don't know how I feel about it. I gotta sit with it. Who knows? I don't know.
I gotta sit with
I don't know.
I gotta see it eight more times.
It doesn't need it.
It does. The reason that this part 1 works so well is it's exactly the show. They didn't try to do things. That being said, there's really talented people involved with the show, with the movie. So who knows? Maybe it's amazing. Bears fire head coach after losing 6th straight game.
The way that game ended was
Awful.
Oh yeah, I did
so
see it.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we were watching it live, and we're just like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Oh, that was on Thanksgiving, huh?
Did you watch that sequence?
I caught like the end of it, but yeah, I watched most of that game, and then I was heading over to my mom's, I think, and saw the end of it. It's just like, how do you not spike the ball? How do you? Did they have a timeout?
They had a timeout too.
Yeah,
they had gone all the way down the field. They got into field goal range, and then I think they had like a penalty or something.
It was a play down the middle, and they needed to either spike it or they needed to call a timeout.
Yeah, and there was like
they thought
there was like
40
seconds. Yeah, it was like 40 seconds, and it's like, okay, you got a lot of time. Like, and it was third. It was like third down.
It went away. Something about Christian McCaffrey breaking news.
Season-ending injury.
Okay, wonderful.
So he played 3 games.
It's good. Awesome. It's really good. But yeah, so there was like 40 seconds. It was like third down, and Caleb Williams just stood there and took 35 seconds off the clock. Didn't run a play that could have gotten him into field goal range, because it would have been like from where he was at, it was like a 67-yard field goal or whatever. And then he ran it all the way down to 5 and then hiked it and then just threw it towards the end zone. And even if the guy would have caught it, he would have caught it at the 5-yard line. Wouldn't even have made it in.
It was terrible, and that team should be way better than what they are.
Yeah,
They should.
Yeah.
And then he defended it in the post-game interview, saying that he thought that was the right thing to do.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, you're
What a
going.
dumbass.
Yep.
Josh Allen and Haley Seinfeld engaged.
Yeah, I saw that. My boy Joshy. And I love her in
Joshy from Intervention.
Yeah. Not Josh Allen.
That's good.
Yeah. And I love her in True Grit.
I love her in Pitch Perfect 2.
Okay. I love her.
Alabama AM player dead at 29 after in-game head injury.
Oof. Yeah. There's a lot of those going around, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's almost like people shouldn't be running full speed at each other, you know?
In your head hitting ground. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is insane. Let me throw a name out. Let me just see if you know who this is. First name Sophie, last name Rain. You know who Sophie Rain is?
Heard the name.
Porn.
You know what?
Not far.
I'm not going to call it porn.
OnlyFans. Okay. She did.
Look her up really quick.
Just
so you have
suggestive modeling.
Yeah, she doesn't do nudes.
Rain
She
as in
doesn't
it
do nudes.
as in it falls out of this.
R-A-I-N. Yep.
This is like
falls out of the
boudoir
sky.
kind of stuff.
Look
or
her up.
what?
It's just teased photos.
Sure.
Is it? Am I going to be frustrated or will I feel some sense of demur?
You will definitely not feel a sense of demure for that.
First thing that pops up is Sophie Rain age. She's 20. So, all right. What am I pulling up? Images?
Yeah, just so you can get just like a thought. Okay?
Yeah.
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 Sophie Rain.
Fost, do you care to know? Or are you just going to be fucking pissed off?
It is always going to be.
I've seen what she looks like.
Okay. And just for the record, I have no idea what she looks like. Marissa, I only see you.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I only have eyes for you.
I only know her because she pops up on that Dexerto Twitter I follow. Because all the gamer people are into her.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
She wears tight things that.
Yeah. OnlyFans model Sophie Rain posted her 2024 OnlyFans earnings.
Oh my God. I bet it's through the goddamn. Do you want us to guess?
Did she?
Okay, hold on. Yep. Before you guess, hold on. Because I think I know what you're going to ask. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. It was not as much as Corinna Koff's was.
Okay.
Because we covered that in a past thing.
Did
But
she?
It's a lot.
Did she out earn franchise level professional athletes, like top paid athlete? Okay, that's
Did you say this is a month
depending
or
on-
a year?
For the year. Depending on the sport, she's right there.
let's say like NBA.
Okay.
6.5 million.
She didn't make as much as like a Steph Curry, who's at like 62 million. Corinna Koff made 67 million.
Okay.
Is she like half of that?
It's a lot.
Okay.
Give me your guess.
I think my 6.5 was way off then.
Well, remember, Corinna Koff made 67 million.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Did she do like 35?
Okay.
41.
Okay. OnlyFans model Sophie Rain shares post of her a screenshot of her earnings on OnlyFans, bringing in $43 million.
Damn, I was too off. I knew this too. I should have known better.
You're like, I was a part of that.
Yeah, mine was 1 million of it.
You know what the crazy thing is? And same with Corinna, I guess. They don't do nudes.
I didn't see any nudes on there.
43 million for
Just thirst traps.
thirst traps.
That's
Good
insane.
Lord.
My God.
I'll do a thirst trap right now.
Oh,
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? $43.
Christmas season, I need it so bad.
Yeah.
I'll do it for $4.30.
Yeah.
Do we do for next year? Do we do a photo shoot, all of us, and do a ATG and WG calendar to sell?
Ooh, there you
I
go.
like it.
What month would you want?
I got to do January.
Sure.
I guess Colby also has January.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Maybe we do like a split screen.
I'll take February. I'll do like a topless Cupid thing.
Cupid.
Yeah, whatever that is. I'll take July. You know, the 4th.
July's 9th.
Guns
Nice.
a-blazing.
Sure. I'm gonna do.
I really hope you do this.
I'm gonna do
I would.
November and be completely nude with a turkey on my dong, a raw turkey.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree.
Raw dog and a turkey.
I'm not against this idea. I think it would sell.
Okay.
Vito the Pug takes home trophy at 2024 National Dog Show.
Did you see have you seen the video of that?
Uh-huh.
It's so cool.
Vito's a stud, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pug just fucking
And a pug.
How did I miss this?
A pug winning dog, the National Dog Show is pretty wild too.
Yeah, it's usually
that dude was rocking out.
Oh,
though.
he's moving. Yeah.
he's moving.
He's moving.
Okay.
Okay, this is wild. Martin Lawrence's daughter and Eddie Murphy's son are engaged.
Gee, full circle.
That's pretty crazy.
It's like a Jordan and Pippen kind of situation going on in there.
It's like
Or
they all
it's-
get together in the same type of like.
Or it's
worlds.
a Harry and Riley situation.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
our kids. Yeah, I see.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'll see you at
You
Christmas.
never know.
There you go.
Foss is like, you're paying for the wedding.
Oh, he knows. He's got it. He's got it.
Okay. Fortnite breaks its own record, all-time record, which is the all-time record for games, with 14.3 million concurrent players during that event.
My God.
That's insane. 14.3 million that's concurrent. That is people sitting playing at one time.
Yeah.
Didn't the event happen on Saturday, but then the game came back on Sunday or something?
I
Is that what it
think
was?
so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to try to find the video. Hold on.
Okay.
You
Which is unfortunate because I have to pee.
got to have this.
But
I should be able to find it quick.
is there something else you could pull up there while?
Nope, I got
Okay,
it.
all
I
right,
found
fine.
it. I'm going to play the video, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. And you're just going to watch it.
So I should be listening.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I always forget that you generally don't have your earbuds in.
I can hear you guys.
That's good.
Okay, play it.
Love it. I have 14 seconds left of an ad on the TMZ line.
Oh, God damn it.
They don't have TMZ
Plus.
premium or whatever.
TMZ premium.
Oh, God.
No ads.
Oh, my.
No. Okay, here
Let's
we
just
go.
fill it with empty
3
silence.
seconds. I know. I'm not going to tell you what the video is. You're just going to watch it, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Ready? You know you got to watch it too.
Oh, I have to watch?
Yeah. Ready?
Oh, they said I can't watch. That's not real.
It is. This is in Australia. She opened the garage and a python was hanging from.
Oh my God!
Christ!
You
Get
just
that? You get
that. Can you get that? Yes, I can get it.
Python in garage video goes viral. It's crazy.
I would hate that, by the way.
She opens the garage and this python just swings down because it was hanging.
It's horrible.
Tell you where I'm not living. Australia.
I honestly think that Australia was created by Satan.
Yeah, it's hell.
Like
it's hell.
Like there's giant snakes everywhere.
It's hell.
There's spiders the size of my sternum.
Yep, it's hell.
hanging out
That's
there.
fucking insane. Ugh, I don't like the way it's
Could you
dangling.
imagine you open your garage and it just goes and it just swinging back and forth?
I would think it was that string that like hangs down from like the garage
and then
door
you,
thing.
second look, it's just a big ass python.
Yeah, and then it looks you,
Fucking Ron.
and then it looks you in the eye and hypnotizes you like in the Jungle Book.
The thing is that I would run
That's
for sure, but I think like
That's terrible.
I really think I might like pass out from shock and fear.
Dude, my
You know what I mean?
My
Like,
heart would be like,
That's what I'm saying. Like
Overworked.
I would run, but I wouldn't want to like look back because
yeah,
oh, dude.
that's fucking awful.
That's when you burn your house down.
Yeah.
Joe Budden, friend of the show.
Yep.
Joe Budden, on 2 episodes ago now.
Does he know this?
Yep. Joe Budden calls Drake a lying, manipulative sack of shit on his podcast.
That's just funny.
Yeah, I just had to write that. It was funny.
That's really good. I gotta pee real quick, but keep talks amongst.
I want to go pee so bad out there because it's cold.
Oh, it sure
And
is.
I want to like just get a little. I just want to get a little kick of it.
It's also very,
We'll leave the door open for a second.
it's also really foggy.
There we are.
Very foggy.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. That's football. We'll do football last. Okay. Oh, okay. We already talked about this a little bit, but Fortnite confirms Chapter 6 will be hit scan.
Yes, it is. Which is good news for me. It helps with aiming.
Is it though? I'm torn about it. It's gonna help people, but it's gonna help people.
It is.
That's the problem.
Like it's
Everyone else is gonna be better too.
it's gonna close the gap on skill.
That's exactly it.
And so I mean I get it and I don't. Like I'm me personally, because I'm an average below player. There are gonna be moments where it's gonna help me out a lot.
I agree with that.
But
Yep.
I think that it also it's kind of frustrating for like the players that are above average, because it's like I either have just the God-given skill or I worked my ass off
played this for
practicing
7 years.
to get this good, and now you're kind of going to hand it to people for free.
The thing is I saw a lot of the pros talking about it, and they're all happy about it because for them at that level, it's not really about the shooting. Everyone is amazing. It's more strategy and map knowledge. So they're all excited about it. I haven't really played enough to like notice
the
it
difference?
yet. But it is a big difference.
I think the thing that and like obviously
These are good.
it's kind of nice to have that built in. I kind of liked the idea from like a season or two ago where the weapons don't have it, but you can basically go build that in, like going and using the gold and like putting the attachments on and getting like the boosts and stuff, where you can, reduce the recoil and all that stuff.
They had a season. Do you remember the liquid season? Like the liquid metal season?
Kind of.
It was a few years ago, but they had a system where certain shotguns, if you got a kill with it, would go up to a new color. So if you had a green,
Oh, I remember that.
you get a kill, then it's blue. You get a kill, then it's purple. You know,
Well, that was like the chrome thing.
chrome liquid. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty cool too.
They put that gun in during the Halloween thing.
That's right. Yeah,
Because I remember
I
using
don't
that. And
remember
I was
that.
like, what the hell gun is this?
it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's interesting.
An elderly man fatally shot on Thanksgiving over loud music complaint. I read the story.
An old man was killed for a noise complaint.
I read the story. It was really fucked up. On Thanksgiving in an apartment complex, these people were having a party, and apparently multiple sources said that they were excessively loud music in an apartment complex. Elderly man knocked on the door to say, hey,
Oh,
and
okay.
they shot him.
I don't know why I envisioned.
You thought the elderly man was loud?
Yeah, the old man was just bumping some fucking like Bing Crosby.
That's fucked up.
That is pretty
Man,
fucked up.
oh man, on Thanksgiving too, huh?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Thanks for that.
Bob Breyer. You know what that is?
No.
Okay. Former My Chemical Romance drummer
Oh yeah.
has died at 44.
Yeah. Do we know what from? I didn't look into it. Don't say
Said drum cancer.
drum. I thought you were gonna say something about a black parade. And
Black lung.
I don't know.
went to
Actually,
the black parade.
I
and-
will look. Hold on. I'm sure it'll
Only
come
44.
up.
no one can say objectively that Black Parade's not a great song. No one.
It's good. I'm not. As the days go by and I hear My Chemical Romance, I realize I'm not really into that.
Oh,
at all.
it's a pretty specific style.
Yeah, people think they're the greatest thing ever. I'm like, I don't.
I do know people who
get it.
They're like, they're a My Chemical Romance Swiftie, whatever their thing is.
Dude, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Join the Black
That's typically my type of music, too.
Oh, I know. Just,
I love when you do a Google search and like there's always that little area where it says people also ask.
Yeah.
And like one of them is, what is Bob Breyer doing now? I was like, I'll tell you what he's doing right now. He's
lying around.
Yeah. Well, apparently he was when the police found him, he was in a very advanced stage of decomposition.
Oh.
So he probably was that way for a little while.
Oh. So like prior things, like he had like some type of thing.
This isn't confirmed because I'm seeing this on Reddit, but nowhere else is saying anything. But some people are saying that it was a brain aneurysm.
fuck.
Oh.
That's terrible.
Which,
Ouchies.
yeah. But I don't know. I'm sure they'll probably release that somewhere.
That's terrible. Okay. All right.
Soon
Let's
enough.
move on. That's terrible.
Let's keep talking about it.
Frankie Muniz. Remember him?
Oh yeah, Malcolm.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Okay.
You'll like this.
Okay.
Frankie Muniz says that Bryan Cranston still checks in on him every couple of weeks.
Oh,
Every couple of weeks since that show.
Well, it is his dad.
Yeah.
True.
Can I tell you something?
Cranston does seem like that kind of.
I was going to say, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
Cranston seems like a really nice dude. Speaking of that, I talked to Willie today.
Okay. Which has to do with
Kind
Bryan
of the
Cranston.
same thing, just like someone who's really nice and
Yeah.
Do you think?
Nice.
Do you think when he reaches out to him, do you think he does it in character?
That's Hal.
that's Hal.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Just,
I would really hope
just
so.
for like the greeting part of it.
I hope so. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I texted Willie today because he knew Marissa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a
So I
small
texted him. I was like, hey, I sent him a photo of us and I was like, hey, man, just letting you know, small world, huh?
Oh, and he recognized and everything, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
KFC and Burger King. Heard of them?
Sure.
Which one do you like more?
KFC.
It's got to be. KFC and Burger King in France are teaming up for the BFF burger.
I'm guessing it's got chicken and beef on it.
Uh-huh.
It's a Whopper with chicken on it. Or a chicken burger with a...
All of that.
Maybe some mashed potatoes and gravy in the middle.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, what is it exactly?
I will show you a photo.
Okay, I'm glad. Where is this?
It's Le BFF burger.
Why are all the other countries doing way cool shit and we're not doing it?
You talked about it earlier, but I won't bring it up again.
Oh, Michelle Obama. I know. Let's blame her.
Sure.
She got rid of the fucking dub G's too. That dumb.
So look at this.
It's got onion rings on
It's
it.
a chicken burger, onion rings with Burger King bun.
I like.
I know you love an onion ring.
Oh, you know I do.
Let me catch an eyeball of this.
A single, just one.
Oh, it is Le BFF.
Yep.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
If I ordered this,
I think I could go without the giant slices of tomato on it, though.
if I ordered this, you know what would be on this sandwich?
Just cheese.
Cheese and
The chicken and cheese.
chicken and cheese,
Which I
yeah.
can get here.
yeah, true.
You do like it. You are.
And I don't venture out. He says,
you are an onion ring guy.
big time. Yeah. I love onion rings.
You're a Funyun guy too, right?
Just love onions.
Apparently.
It
Almost
is-
done
it-
here.
it is in the name.
4 more.
All right.
I'm the restraint I have to not make a Colby joke here when I read this is so strong.
I didn't do anything.
69 years ago, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat today. 69 years ago.
Is it because of the number 69?
No, this is because of Rosa Parks.
Because it's an African American historic fact.
Good for her.
Yeah.
She should be able to sit in the front.
Can I
of
tell you
us.
something though? I learned because of the newsroom, which I'm watching right now, that and this is I'm not taking anything against Rosa Parks because she was the symbol, but there was a woman named Claudette Colvin.
I actually knew about this as well.
Do you? Yeah, and
yeah.
she did the same thing several weeks before Rosa Parks, but she was darker black. She was pregnant and underage, and they said basically, which back then may be fair.
The image isn't as
Basically, like the image isn't
as profound.
profound as Rosa Parks would be.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
she actually did.
And the name Rosa Parks just
yeah.
pops a little more.
Didn't get the NIL deal.
But when you say Rosa Parks, though, you should say Claudette Colvin too, because that's cool. Fabulous. 2004 Breathe song we all love
my favorite beat of all time.
Yep.
is now certified platinum. It took him 20 years,
Hell yeah.
but it is now platinum.
I got him confused for Stuart Scott earlier.
You did. I really like things like this happening. On the podcast, maybe a month ago, Joe got a platinum plaque for Pump It Up finally.
Nice.
Sick.
So like all these 20-year-old songs are finally like.
Yeah.
Hey, better late than never, man.
Can I tell you something? I'm kind of surprised Breathe took this long. I would have guessed that was platinum already.
Me too, actually.
It was a pretty big song. Yeah. All right. It is one of the best beats ever.
It is.
That's
It's
pretty
Just
wild.
Blaze.
It is. Wednesday season 2 wrapped filming yesterday. Very excited about that, and I believe the Gaga is in it. I think.
I think you said that she is.
I think. I can't.
You did.
Wednesday. What
is
Wednesday?
I think you
is
said-
Wednesday Netflix.
Yes.
So yeah. It's
I think you said that last week.
On Wednesdays we wear black.
Yep.
I see that shirt at Walmart all the time.
And then the last two things. Last Wicked thing. Wicked becomes highest grossing musical movie ever in just 8 days. We're talking.
What did it beat out?
I actually don't know. My guess would be, look it up. My guess would be either Chicago. I don't think it's anything new. Chicago, Sound of Music. It was like $1. Can't Be Hamilton. That was not in theater. Can't Be Rent.
Cats. Come on.
Cats had Taylor Swift in it, and it still bombed. I don't know. My guess is Chicago, because Chicago is a really big musical movie.
Is he correct? Do you know?
Wizard of Oz, maybe, if they're counting that.
Chicago did 306.
Okay. Just type in highest grossing musical movies.
I did. It's
There should be a list.
but I mean, like it's like number one is The Lion King.
Oh,
So I mean, it's taking
that's
like
the wrong list.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is sorry. Type in musical adaptation
adaptation.
adaptation movies. That's what it is. Because my guess is Chicago though, because Chicago was the turning point of like, oh, we can make musical movies. They can be successful. But that's still a long time ago.
Into film?
Yeah, that was the turning point because Chicago went crazy.
Let's see. Technically, that would make it fourth because Mamma Mia is number
Oh, of course, it's Mamma Mia.
one. Mamma Mia, Les Mis, and Grease.
There you go.
Ooh,
that makes sense.
My favorite.
Yep. Oh yeah, Les Mis.
And
was-
Mamma Mia is at 611 million right now.
And Les Mis was crazy. Okay, great. Here we go. Last thing. Ready?
My name is Russell Crowe.
I'll start with the not duck news. Georgia beats Georgia Tech in 8 overtimes.
Which I think is the record actually.
That is insane. Those players had to be dead.
I thought it was a mistype on ESPN. When
I
it was
did
on
too.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I did too.
Is that right?
Yep, I did too.
I thought they were dead in the water, and then I just turned off of it, and then
That's not a good look for
mind.
Georgia.
I mean, the crazy part though is that with 3 minutes left in the game, Georgia Tech was ahead by 2 touchdowns.
yep, and they blew it.
Ohio. Let's save that for last because it's just so delicious. Miami loses, drops to number 14.
Lost to Syracuse.
Boy, oh boy.
But they've been flirting with that shit.
They've been
all
teetering.
year.
Yep, they've been
Yeah.
teetering.
They pulled a Chiefs and they finally started losing.
They've been teetering.
So they're done.
Yep. Ohio State
Lost.
loses
the real good one.
loses to Michigan, drops to number 7.
That
Okay. So they still have got a shot, obviously.
They'll still be in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
2-loss team.
Yeah.
So Michigan went into that game as I think it was like a
21.
21. That was the largest. It was how do I word it? It was their biggest underdog spread that they've ever had as a collegiate program in a game.
Hold on, you little pause. Don't act like you don't want one.
I know. I'm kind of full.
I don't care. Here's what happens. Saturday morning, we get up. Okay. Marissa's mom sent over from Thanksgiving leftover. Marissa's mom sent over 2 cinnamon rolls, homemade,
Nice.
for breakfast because she knew she was staying here. So she goes, "Hey, have these on for breakfast." I was like, "Oh, baby, here we go."
I love a planner.
I made a little ham. She loves ham, so I made a little ham on the side and some scrambled egg and a cinnamon roll. Great breakfast. We're sitting there eating breakfast. I open ESPN and it says Ohio State losing with, I think it was like 6 minutes left in the fourth. And I was like, oh my God. I turned that game on. I was very pumped about them losing. I was very, very excited.
It was great.
And here's the thing. Okay. I personally think that we would beat Ohio State again. I do. We're really good. That being said, we beat Ohio State in a pretty crazy way.
When they were at their best.
When
too.
they're at their best. But like, think about how we won that game. We had some lucky shit happen too. Not
did.
saying that we couldn't beat them fair and square.
But they also did.
But like that pooch kick thing that we did, you know what I mean? Like there was some magic in that game.
Oh yeah.
There was a chance that we would have played them 2 more times this season.
and that's
I don't
insane.
want to do that. Okay. So that's why I was happy that they lost. But also, we beat Michigan.
By a
So
lot.
that made us look even better. You know what I mean? As a straight to schedule. So just a great time. So then when the game ended, she went to the bathroom to get ready. I walked back into my room and I went, oh, and we watched that whole fight happen.
Yeah.
That was bananas.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That was bananas.
I definitely heard all that unfolding.
Oh, it was bananas, man.
Because I was driving home from work and I was listening to I listened to the entire fourth quarter on the radio. And I'll tell you what, like I know it's a dead platform. Mm-hmm. But there is something about listening to a high stakes sporting event on the radio.
Sure, yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. It's so awesome. And I've been a big advocate of this for a long time. Is just like trying to envision it using your imagination.
Let me give you a little guy.
Makes it so fucking cool.
I'm so full.
Look at that. This is a little guy. Don't be rude. Eat it.
I love it.
Don't be rude.
Don't be rude, he says. Oh, this is putting me under the table.
I love a radio thing. In fact, the other day at Target, I saw in the Christmas decor, I think this is cool. They had a little Santa radio that just plays like old school radio Santa stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think it's really cool as a decor.
I like it.
So, as a Duck fan, Ohio State losing to Michigan is fucking awesome. Because it was very likely that we were going to play them in the Big Ten Championship and then in the playoff.
Yeah.
Like, really likely. Now, that being said,
Oregon plays.
Oregon Ducks beat Washington.
Yep.
Idiots. 49-21. Mm-hmm. And I would even say 49-14 because that last touchdown.
Garbage time.
Advanced to Big Ten Championship, Indianapolis. You know what? I noticed, Fost. You actually called it.
I said Lucas Oil Stadium.
You did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's where it is. Willie's going to that, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So, advanced to Big Ten Championship, and we will play number 3 now, Penn State.
1 against 3.
1 against 3.
A rematch of the 1994 Rose Bowl.
Now,
oh, yeah.
Penn State's a good team in a way different way that Ohio State's a good team.
Yeah.
I think our chances are maybe not significantly, but are higher against Penn State.
Oh, we got to make picks for that too, huh?
Oh, yeah, baby. That's next week.
It is Saturday, right?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I'm more happy. I'm more comfortable with playing Penn State than Ohio State. I am.
Penn State's defense is really good.
Yep, Penn State's good.
Offensively, though, they are pretty average.
And that is my thing, is I would rather play where our offense has to show up than play an elite offense that we have to defend and have a fucking shootout with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's harder.
The one thing that I wouldn't say weary, but the thing that's going to be the thing to watch is they have their tight end, that Tyler Warren kid.
Yeah,
is really good.
Yeah,
is out of fucking control.
Yep. Well,
he plays like every position.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna be flying around.
Yep.
Also, last night, crazy loud ovation when Tez went in.
Oh yeah.
Autzen went crazy.
He only had like one catch though, right?
He had 2 catches, but one of them was a touchdown.
Yes.
And then I was watching because they always have Gary to return punts. And then the last punt, Dan sprinted down the field and like pushed Tez in and was like, Gary, get out of here, just to give Tez one last like chance at a punt return. Senior at Autzen.
And he took what, like, it was like,
I really
like 10 yards or something like
but
that.
It was cool. I love that Dan was mindful of that, of like, this is your last chance, man. Get the fuck in there. You know, I like that. Yeah, huge ovation with Tez return. You know what they did last night though? What's really cool about these seats where I was at, where I can actually see the scheme, like what's happening when you're closer. And they were using Tez last because he played a lot of snaps. They were using him so well as a decoy. Almost every time we threw the ball, he motioned to the other side. And then we threw the ball the other way. You know what I mean? Like, really smart. Because I bet he went in there, and I bet Dan was like, go around the routes. We're going to save you. But just go around the routes.
He's conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The play that Trayshawn Holden scored on is the Tez route. It's literally that one right across the middle, and he went all the way around to the end.
Oh, man. He had another touchdown wide open that he dropped. I think it was like the second play of the game.
Yeah, which I didn't see that one.
Right up the middle, same thing. And it's 35 degrees. It's cold, but it just hit him right in the hands. And because he did one of these.
Started looking away. Yeah.
If he would have caught that, Here we go, baby.
First drawing of the night.
Here we go.
Matty illustrations. Here it comes.
Yep.
Here's me right here. Yard line, touchdown. We're going this way.
There's more lines now on the
Okay,
field.
we're going this way.
It's like John Madden never died.
Yeah.
He does this. Okay, throws on the ball, and if he would have caught this, there was no one right here, like no one.
Yeah.
And he just dropped it
and
right
he's
there.
definitely fast enough.
Dude, it would have been a house. But anyway, 49-21 feels good to beat them handily. From the vibe, I don't know what the TV vibe was, but from the vibe in the stadium, Washington never had a shot.
No.
Like, we had the momentum the entire
and
time.
Oregon sacked him 10 times.
10, which is a school record.
Oh, yeah. The only time, like, TV-wise, where it felt like, it wasn't, was right at halftime.
Yep.
Because
they had it was what, 28-14?
Yeah.
I think.
But they had the ball first, and they had just scored.
For sure. They had a little
so
momentum.
It's like, if they go and score here, and it's a one-score game somehow.
In the stadium, it was like, okay, cool, but you're not stopping us.
Yeah.
When we get, you know what I mean? Even that first drive was a perfect drive for us. Like, we ran the ball 5 times, threw the ball like twice, and scored. You know what I mean? Like, there was never any worry of like, we're not going to score. We just got to stop them. And by the way, their quarterback, is it Williams Jr. or something like that?
Yeah.
Who's their quarterback?
Giovanni Williams Jr.
Yeah. He is shifty as fuck.
That was his first ever start.
Was it really?
It was.
He's good.
Because
Rogers.
Will Rogers was their guy, but they benched him eventually because
that guy, because I mean, you probably saw if you watched the game, he probably had 60 yards rushing, maybe.
probably
He is shifty as fuck, man. He is,
and he only had 4 incomplete passes.
yeah. I was actually pretty
good.
impressed. He missed some big ones, but he is so fast. It was crazy. Anyway, there's the drawing of the day.
God.
Looks pretty good.
It's crazy that you're not
I know. So yeah, Ducks beat Washington. We love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Especially against Washington.
But who won the actual?
Here we go.
Time to put your skills to the test. Ducks are playing, get in your guess. Tell them to Matty and he'll do the rest. And Colby still hasn't finished Marvel.
Here we go.
It's true. I'm also looking up spread for next week.
I only have 4 scores this week, which makes competition high.
I can give you a 5th one if
Really?
you want. Just because Eric sent me one.
Okay, sure.
He had 30-9.
Okay, he would have lost.
He would have lost, but he wanted me to mention that. So.
Tied for 4th and 3rd place with 19 off
Okay.
is Jake and me.
What, you went pretty high up though, didn't you?
I said 45-6.
Oh, the 6 is what got you.
Well, and they had 6 for quite a while because they kicked 2 field goals, and I was like, "Oh, here we go!" And then they scored twice. Do you want 2nd place or 1st place?
Who got first place?
In 1st place, 13 off
Okay.
is Fost.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Kind of figured.
Fost said 37-20. Final score was 49-21. That is 13 off.
What did I say?
You were 18 off. You said 35-17.
I went kind of low on the Ducks scoring, huh?
Yep.
Well, I mean, they've scored
scored-
between
yeah.
they've scored between 30 and 38.
41 time this year.
Yeah.
So, congrats, Fost. So, Fost wins that one. The final Duck score for regular season of the year.
All right.
Now, Big Ten championship.
Oh boy.
Indianapolis, Penn State.
Do you want to know what the spread is?
Absolutely.
5 o'clock game on CBS on Saturday.
Oh, they already have the time?
Penn State's 4, by the way. I think you said
I
3.
think they're 3 now. Are you sure?
They haven't sent out the AP poll yet. That comes out tomorrow.
Okay, well, as of now, they're 4. Weird. On this, look at this.
Or maybe they did.
Yeah, well, it's a droid.
Anyway, they're either 3 or 4. Oregon is favored by 3.5, so like a field goal. And the spread is 49.5. This is played at a neutral.
49.5. What's the
3.5 Oregon?
Woof.
That's a close one.
Yep.
Yeah. Neutral site, obviously. Lucas Oil in Indianapolis.
Yep. Is that indoor? I think it is, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I think it can be indoor, outdoor, but yes,
It's definitely indoor, though.
yeah, it will be. It'll be 29 degrees. With that in mind, what's his name? Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren.
He's a beast, though.
3.5, you said, or
3.5. They're favored by
He will
3.5.
probably win tight end of the year. Whatever award that is.
over T. Ferg?
Yeah, he will.
T. Ferg broke the tight end record at Oregon for this year.
He did.
Shout out T. Ferg.
Who wants to go first?
Penn State. Okay.
I feel like I've been going first, haven't I? 49.5, 3.5. I have Oregon. 27.
He's going to say exactly what I was thinking.
21. Is it really?
Fost?
Oh, was it really?
30-23.
These are, I'm assuming, Oregon.
Yes.
Correct.
So I was going to say 27-24. But I will go.
3-point affair, huh?
I will go. I'm going to go 31. I'm going to go 31-17.
Again,
They're not Ohio State offensively. They're not.
I hope you're right.
They're not Ohio State offensively.
You said 30-23, Fost?
Yes.
Okay. Going over the spread. We're right about it.
Mm-hmm.
What was the spread?
49.5. Yeah.
So I'm,
no, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
I'm at 48. We don't hit it.
Okay.
I like it. Okay.
Well, if you have a question, send it right now. We'll pick the best one and answer out loud. It's a brand new segment just for the crowd, and Colby's given up on Marvel. Enjoy your home makeover shows.
And porn.
A little bit of everything.
Segment from the fans. As a reminder, please follow us on Instagram at ATGNWG podcast. Every week I put up a thing on our stories where you can be a part of the show and you can ask us any questions. As a reminder, this is not a place to suggest top fives.
Are they still doing it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well,
you know what though?
What if we stop doing top
I think
fives?
this last week was the most response we've ever gotten. There's quite a few.
like actual questions, not fives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is really cool. So thank you guys for engaging. I have two, only because one's really quick. The other one can be more conversation.
Hot dog car.
Here we go. We got two new players.
Hey, let's go.
New pitcher.
Are you one of them?
Here we go. We'll do the fast one first.
Okay.
This comes from Jas B. Hogel, 15.
I like the 15 there.
Jas B. Hogel, 15.
Jasby.
I'm going to call him Jas.
Jazz ass.
Jas says, which teams do you each want to see in the Super Bowl? Quick one. Now, he said, do you want to see? I think he's asking, what's your dream Super Bowl this year? Not what's the realistic one. That's how I took it.
Well, I would want my team in it. I like the Niners, obviously. Yep. And I'd like them to win it, which is not going to happen. So I'm going to go Niners.
Especially no CMC.
I know. And then my AFC team is either the Bills or the Houston Texans. Those are my two AFC teams that I like.
Two good teams.
I'll go Bills, Niners, which happened tonight.
They did.
I would love to see, just because I like both teams, I would love to see Packers and Chargers would be really cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
See Herbert in a Super Bowl. It'd make me sad to see him lose it though, because I would like I would like to think that the Packers would win that, but it'd be kind of a win-win for me in a way.
Yeah.
Packers are looking pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They're kind of hitting stride right now.
They're trending up right now. They have been for a while.
This is kind of the same part of the year where they did this last season.
Okay.
It was about that 8 or 9 games in thing.
Mine would be Chiefs, and I have 2 quick answers. Number 1, I would love a Chiefs Lions just because so much all pro players, just fun to watch. My actual answer though is I would love a Chiefs Eagles.
Okay.
Good old Cheagles.
Because then it's family affair, Travis versus Jason.
Yeah.
Taylor's there. Like, that would be the star-studded whatever. But for the actual football, Lions Chiefs for sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Which would be a hell of a game. If I'm seeing how it's going now, Chiefs will be down by 6, and they'll go score in the last 45 seconds again.
It's a fucking McCurl Hardman or Hardman or whatever the fuck.
McCall Hardman.
Nicole Hardman.
All right, now, this one comes from Just Willie YP. No, sorry, Just Willie P.
Lots of Willies in this episode.
Yep, Just Willie P. Shout out to Just Willie P and Josh B. Hogel. Just Willie P says, love the pod, boys. What is your fondest memory from elementary school?
From elementary school.
Did it have to happen at school?
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's say it had to happen at school. Because I'd easily go to baseball and it's during elementary school, but it seems like a rip.
Mashed potatoes with turkey gravy.
Oh, baby.
It's we went over this last week.
Dude, I can like
I
can taste it.
It's like a it's like a religious experience.
It was a weird it was like a watery gravy, but it wasn't thin. If that makes sense.
Well, that was a quick answer to all 3 of ours, so there we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mine 4th grade, I cheated on a thing. Which is when I went to Clear Lake, 1st grade when I started there was the opening of the school. That's when it opened.
Yeah, the new one.
So I got to cut the ribbon for the school. So that's cool. But 4th grade, no, had to be 2nd. So 2nd grade, they got a grant from the city or something to build a pond out front. Okay. And they had a contest of whatever kid can draw the coolest pond will build it, and then you win a prize.
And they will come.
My dad drew the pond design.
that's fair.
That definitely won. And they built, still to this day, they built the pond, and it has there's a little plaque there with my name on it. Still to this day.
Wow.
But my prize was first, second, and 3rd place. I was first, of course. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, which was Katie Runner and Brett Catlong. Okay,
Legends.
What a crew.
Yeah.
Us 3 for one day got to miss school for the whole day. And we got to go work. This sounds funny now, but it was awesome then. We got to go work for 4 hours as employees at Walmart. And it was the coolest shit ever, man. I was on the front page of the Statesman moving a bike. We were like moving all the bikes into like display. So
that's pretty cool.
They put us to work though, man. Like we restocked the candy, all that stuff.
All those bum ass workers, they were like, good. They can do all of our fucking work. I'm going to go out and have a cigarette break.
Put this brown kid to work.
Yeah, that's as one.
That's mine though. And then the turkey gravy for sure.
Yeah, you can't beat that one.
Okay, it's time. Bye.
Oh yeah, I forget this.
God, we're at 3 hours already.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, walk in.
And we still have to do Triv.
And top 5.
Oh my! All right.
Thank God it's only 10 o'clock.
I know. Good thing we started early, huh?
Boy, oh boy.
Your category is sports gear.
Okay.
All right.
A sport where cleats are worn. 3, 2, 1.
Baseball.
Interesting. A company that makes athletic shoes. 3, 2, 1.
Nike.
I'm surprised Colby said that. They're so fucking woke. Sports gear. A form of protection besides the helmet. 3, 2, 1.
Cup.
Oh wow.
Yep. Hey, you got to keep the dick in place, you know.
I would have said. I think I would have said shoulder pad.
I was
Because
thinking
we were just talking football. A sporting goods store chain. 3, 2, 1. I'll say it with you. Dicks.
Let's go.
You want to talk about NSYNC? That was all 3.
Fost and I were already in sync prior to recording, weren't we?
Yeah, we did have that one. I don't remember what it was now, but
I don't either.
It's one of my favorite One of my most viral TikToks I ever put up was like 5 seconds, and I was walking into Dick's, and I just filmed walking through it, and I just went, "It's a nice Dick's." And that's it. That was the whole video.
Really?
It did like 5 million views.
Holy shit.
People are idiots.
Of course. All right, I just pulled this one.
Great.
I just did a quick little split.
Here we go.
Your category is on the road.
Great.
Another word for road.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Street.
There you go. An interstate number. 3, 2, 1.
5.
A speed limit. 3, 2, 1.
65.
Oh! Okay.
Did you say 65?
I did.
So did I. Okay.
A kind of road sign other than speed limit. 3,
Come on.
2,
Come on.
1.
Stop!
Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, hand me the deck.
Christ.
Holy shit, we're in sync tonight, boys.
The speed sign one was kind of hard. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those.
I'm gonna yank. In the home.
Okay.
Divorce.
Divorce.
Sadness.
Couch. Pain.
Well, it's funny.
Blanket.
What's
Pain.
funny is the first one is a piece of furniture in a living room.
Come on.
Other than a sofa.
Come on.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Couch. Oh
No,
my
he said
God.
other than sofa.
Yeah. There's couches that aren't
Okay.
sofas.
Well, I was going to say that anyway, so I guess we'll...
Sofa's not
We'll
only a
count it.
couch.
Couch.
Yeah,
You guys
we'll
don't
let
see.
it happen. We'll let it happen.
In the home. A kind of pet. 3, 2,
God.
1.
Dog. I thought you were going to say cat,
Nope,
and I
that's-
switched it.
Yeah, yep.
A size of bed. 3, 2,
Couch.
1.
It is for me, baby.
Oh no.
It is for me.
A size of bed. 3, 2, 1.
King.
Couch. I'm still going with couch.
Fair.
It's my bed.
Yeah.
It's on the roster now.
So funny.
Best day of the week to do laundry. 3, 2, 1.
God's Day,
Saturday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Whoa. One Saturday, one Sunday. Okay. That was
Do
good.
one round. That's fine. All right,
was
we
good.
were in sync. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. We got trivia time.
Trivia time is new this week. We are on season 4 already of trivia. Can you believe that?
That's insane.
So
This
Fost
new
won
brand
last
of
season.
trivia.
I did.
Fost won last season, so it's me and Colby.
Okay.
There you are, and there's your pen.
We've got...
Now, as a reminder, here's how this works for our listeners. We do a 12-week season, okay? So one question a week.
It's like a college season.
And then we have the numbers 1 through 12 at the bottom, okay? Each week, the person will say the category, and we will make a wager, okay? So let's say you say, household items. We then go, do we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? We put our bet down, okay? Then if you get it and the other person does it, you get those points. If neither of us get it, the lower bet wins.
If you both get it...
The higher bet wins.
Okay.
So-
I didn't realize that.
Yep. There's a lot of strategy
No, I
involved.
didn't.
So there's some strategy, and and Fost won last season. So fresh new season.
Do we need the song?
What is the song, please?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
It's the $64,000 question.
I didn't use YouTube very much this week. It was at the top.
Oh wow. All right, fire away. What's the category, Fost?
Your guys' category for this week. Television.
Okay. I have mine. Say it out loud. Not that you would whisper it. Okay, fire away.
Okay.
I already wagered.
The question for this week.
Just peed.
Like an hour ago.
It was like 20 minutes ago.
Unbelievable.
That was not an hour ago. Oh, boy. Okay. Your question for this week. What was the very first product advertised on TV? It's not something completely out of nowhere.
Fuck.
What was the very first product
Can I ask
advertised
a
on
question
TV?
that you may not know?
You may ask.
Do Do you know about what year this was?
I know exactly what year it was.
Can you give us that? That might be helpful.
It may help a little bit. I'll allow it.
Okay.
The very first commercially advertised product was aired in July of 1941.
Okay.
So think about things that may have been advertised in 1941.
So it wasn't the iPhone. God damn it. 1941 first televised advertisement. Okay.
Was there cola around then?
I know that's the first thing I thought of too.
Was it?
I have an idea. I might be wrong. Because I don't think there was. I was thinking like appliances. But 41's pretty fucking early.
Is this? Is it pretty broad? Like what if I just said what if I just said cigarettes?
There you go. Yeah, like so would it be acceptable if like does it have to be the brand?
No.
So if it was it was like oven, we could just say oven and not the brand of oven.
Yeah, I think this is something that if you
Frigidaire.
If you nail it, then
Okay.
It's okay in my book.
Cigarettes.
41, man, that's so much earlier than I was thinking.
I feel like during a war they're advertising cigarettes.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
So you're going with cigarettes?
Yeah.
They were popular then. Certainly.
Maybe it's like a. You can't do that.
Why?
I guess you can if you want.
I think it's too early for the Coke.
I will certainly. This won't necessarily really give it away.
I think it is too.
I will tell you that it is something that is most certainly still around to this day. It's not a defunct item.
Cigarettes are.
Okay. Fuck, that's a really good guess. I think I'm gonna say something, but I think I'm wrong. I don't feel good about it. But I'm just gonna say it was a cereal.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my guess. I think it was a cereal.
I thought you were gonna say like food.
No.
It's just food in general.
I think it was because I've seen really old ads for cereal. I'm gonna say cereal. I do think cigarettes is a better guess. I do.
You want to throw a name out there just for posterity's sake?
Frosted Flakes. No.
What's back then? Corn Pops or something? I don't know.
Watching.
What's an old shredded wheat? I don't know.
Yeah. That.
But I'll just go cereal. But I have no idea.
Okay, so we got cereal and we got cigarettes.
Yep.
Got a couple of C's.
That's what I do every morning.
So, cereal and a cigarette.
Yeah.
And a CZ.
Yep. Oh wow. Triple C.
The trifecta. Okay, so the first ever commercially advertised product.
God damn it.
Fuck. The wristwatch.
Sure.
A wristwatch.
Sure.
Cigarettes is closer.
A Bulova, no less.
Okay.
Bulova?
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
1941.
Sure.
Fuck. Way off. We were both.
I didn't want to give it away and be like, oh, there's one in this room right now. But I guess, that still could have been a ton of things.
I would have said a TV.
Golf ball.
TV advertising and TV. All right, what'd you wager?
You won. I guarantee you won.
Oh, really?
All right, reveal.
Lower one wins?
Yeah.
Yep, time to reveal in 3, 2, 1.
6.
Yeah, you won.
What'd you bet? Oh, did you go all out?
I blew it.
He went for the big one.
Look, man, it's a gamble, and I thought if I nail this, I'm in a big time lead.
That would put you at a big advantage if you got that.
I'll take the 6er.
Fuck. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know you're mad.
Was
There's
there
always next
cereal
week.
in 41? I think there was.
Yeah, there had to have been.
I feel like cornflakes would have been a thing that would have probably been around then.
Sure. Okay.
Raisin Bran, maybe.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Weekly top
I think this will go by quicker than normal.
I think so.
Okay. Weekly top 5 this week is top 5 fears. We've done irrational fears, right? So this is just top 5 fears.
Could be irrational. Could be.
I foresee maybe having different lists because there's different ways you can take that. I think
there's a very personal way to do that, or
general.
Yeah, general or irrational.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So top 5 fears.
Okay.
What is your number 5 fear
All right, here we go.
outside of hitting that ATM limit at Chatty Shack in 2018?
That's
A very oddly specific fear.
You know what happens when that happens? I know exactly what happens.
I
You
sent
know?
Matty a text.
I get a Facebook message from Nikki. He goes, "Hey, can you shoot me a hundo? I got you on payday."
Yeah.
You know what though? You guys always did pay me back for those.
Well, yeah.
You always did.
I'm not a terrible person.
Well, I brought a Monopoly game over and you gave it away for Christmas, so it's okay.
I might have.
Yeah. It was like a Marvel, I think it was a Marvel Monopoly or something. And then I went back.
This is so funny.
I went back like a week later and you go, I think Nikki said, she was like, yeah, we had like a white elephant thing we had to do and we just used your Monopoly game.
Figured you didn't want it.
Yeah. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
well.
Blame her. It wasn't me. Speaking of blaming
I
others.
keep receipts.
Yeah, clearly. My number 5, I've never been in one of these, but I think about them almost daily. It's earthquake. It's a fear of mine. I don't know why.
You have been in one, you just didn't know it.
I was not here
Oh yeah, that's
when
right.
it happened.
That's right.
I don't know why I fear them so much. Maybe I've seen so many of them in movies and stuff,
That's exactly why.
and they look crazy. But also the one in Japan was not a movie.
Yeah.
And I've seen those videos, and that terrifies me.
Yeah.
Also, to know that you just don't know when it's coming.
I agree.
You literally in the
It's
middle of
freaky.
the night. It could happen. It could happen when I'm at work. It could happen when I'm on the fucking bridge going to work.
I will say, just for prosperity's sake,
The next one's going to kill all of us.
while we were driving last night, I asked Marissa for her top 5, and earthquake was definitely on hers.
Okay. People that
Yeah, it's
have
fucking
probably
scary.
been in them wouldn't put this on their 5.
Well, because the thing is like, I watch a lot of streams, and a lot of them in California, probably weekly. They're playing Fortnite, and they'll go because they have
They're so
Well,
used
yeah,
all
to
the
it.
fucking time.
little,
there.
Yeah.
Then they're like
Yeah.
3.0, you know.
Yeah. Just little guys. I don't even want to be a part of a little guy.
I will say I have very little recollection of the big one that we had when we were young, but I did feel it, and I ran down the hallway to my parents' room, and I do remember it. I felt like I was at a fair ride, where it was like, you know what I mean? It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the big
Maybe
one's
if I'm
coming.
ever in one, I know.
Big one's coming in our lifetime.
Riley worries about them too. She's got a thing like me. I don't
Oh,
even know
really?
why.
You should
Yeah.
have told me that. That's awesome. Next time I'm over and she's in bed, I'm gonna go up to her bed and go, "Oh my god! Oh no! Everyone!"
Shake the shit out of that bunk bed.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god! All right, my number
gonna
5 is
do it.
earthquakes.
So sinister. I laugh.
Well, play baseball then. Fucking dress up for once.
My god. Okay, come on now.
Enough of this bleacher talk.
Oh.
All right, what's your 5?
Let's hear it.
Number 5 on my list is aliens.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's really not like it's more of like an uncertainty kind of thing. Not necessarily like a morbid fear of it. I think it's mainly just because of we don't know anything about it. Like we
do now. They're in the ocean.
I mean, yeah, they're in the ocean now. But I think it's just like there's been so much theorizing over the last like 75, 80 years about, what are the intentions? What do they look like? What are we gonna do when we encounter them? Are they gonna, it's signs all over again is really what it is.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's just the idea of, when is that time gonna come that the encounter where, we all formally get exposed to it
Right.
in real time is going to happen. And like, what is that going to mean?
That's what it's gonna look like. Exactly.
I hope so. I really hope that they look like salad fingers.
A cross-eyed one.
Please draw the body too.
Sure. It looks like a Funko Pop kind of.
You know, aliens are above us or below us right now, and they're laughing at what the fuck we're doing.
they're
right now.
as above
They're
or so
these
below."
These guys are so dumb.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's It's something where like just over the years I've kind of, and I watched a bunch of Ancient Aliens stuff the other day too. So that's it got
The guy with the big hair.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Clifford Robinson or something?
Yes, it's Cliff Robinson from the Blazers.
Big 30.
I think his name's like Giorgio Stephanopoulos or something.
It's
It's a
like that.
very Greek name.
Okay.
But yeah, it's something like that where it's like I wish that we could kind of get that out of the way, but I don't. I'm definitely very uneasy about what happens when that happens.
Sure.
So
I think both of those are from movies, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Mine could probably be from movies too, but the actual thing isn't what I'm scared of that I'm going to say. It's the aftermath of it that I'm scared of happening.
Okay.
Number 5, I wrote down nuclear war.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That could happen at any time. Literally,
By the push of a button.
Russia could send a fucking nuke over and land it in LA, and we're fucked. Completely fucked. For a long time. I think the what's it called? The
Half-life.
The life of a nuclear bomb is like 43 years or something like that. That you just can't be outside.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Like,
it's
insane.
literally
I'm just going to fucking shoot
it's
myself.
literally how Fallout
Correct.
happens.
Or more importantly, blast from the past.
Yes,
I mean, except for that was just a plane.
it was. But
Sandwiches
and hot Dr. Pepper
Nuclear
for a long
war,
time.
not necessarily the bomb, because I'm guessing they're not going to bomb my neighborhood, but it's the fallout after that is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying, because that radiation kills you from the inside, and that's terrible.
You almost want to be,
watch Chernobyl if you haven't.
Yeah. Wow,
So-
you guys are
That's my 5.
wow, you guys are going real deep.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's why I said we're going to have different.
I don't have any more. I have no more fears.
Great.
Yep, just a number 5, and that's all.
Nothing scares me. Number 4, I put claustrophobia.
Good one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Very claustrophobic.
What
Very.
What happens if you're feeling claustrophobic to you?
Very.
Is it like do you get panicked?
Yeah, very.
Okay.
Very. I think it stems from being a kid and my parents used to put pillows over my head. My brothers used to put pillows on my head.
Sure.
You know, as
That's fun.
you wrestle and stuff, and then
Yeah.
they put like, pillow over your head.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
think
yeah.
they're funny and shit. And it's
I
like,
wish they would. I
That's
would have
not
fucking
funny.
suplexed Cam through the roof if he did that to me.
it was more Kyle, but
Sure. Well, him and his chickens.
yeah. Claustrophobia.
Yeah,
and
that's a good
any
one.
movie I've ever watched where it's like condensed spaces, I'm like, please, no, I can't.
I don't think that's a huge one for me, but I have experienced it one time in my life, which is I went in the submarine in Omzi. That's in the water there, and they don't go underwater, but you walk through it,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I mean, it's the ceiling's here and the walls are here, and you walking, and once you start walking, you can't get out until the end.
Yeah, so you have a fear of like getting stuck.
Yeah, and so, dude, you would hate.
You know, like as above, so below, where the dude's crawling. Through I hate that
Oh,
part.
I've seen videos. There's a pretty popular one that is a guy went. The people like go through like little caves, and they go.
I was gonna
through-
say it's gonna be
know
the little
exactly
caves.
what you're
you know
talking
the
about.
one where the guy like almost nose dove down,
yep,
but he was stuck, and there was literally no way to get him out, because if they tried to take him out, it would have done something, would have killed him. But there's no way to get to him. He was literally like head down, but his legs were up.
And so they had to leave him there, didn't they?
They just literally, he was stuck there. Literally nothing. You're just with your own thoughts at that point.
As is
And you're
life, right? As is life.
I'm like, and I watch people go into these spots, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I have
Oh,
to,
yeah.
but I also can't stop watching
For sure,
it.
yeah, because it's
And
fascinating.
it sort of makes me uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's ever me, I'm never gonna ever find myself in a
Yeah.
situation where I have to be
Yeah.
in a tight space.
I got a big night ahead of me. I'm gonna go over there and rock Riley's bed, and then smother Colby with a pillow.
Joker style.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be Penny.
I will definitely say claustrophobia should be on my list. I didn't put it on mine, but I also that's a big thing for
Oh, it
me.
makes my skin crawl.
Okay. What's your 4?
Number 4 on my list is I have a fear of, it's the feeling of being watched. It's and
Peeping
like
Toms.
and well, we've talked about this before on this podcast. You remember the whole thing where I kept thinking that I would see somebody upstairs?
Yeah, we looked up.
And I still do it all the time, especially because I'm right here, and so it's right in my peripheral. I've always had this weird paranoia about like just me, like people watching me and I can't see it, but I always get like this weird feeling where I feel like I'm being watched, but I know that I'm not.
Oh, you are through your phone.
Well, I'm sure. And I think part of it is because like I watch a lot of paranormal stuff too, so I think that like I get like I get like what's the word?
Fixated?
Yeah, or even like a psychosomatic kind of thing where like I fabricate the fact that it's happening when it's not.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Almost like think it into existence.
yeah, and even just like when I was little in our house that was over by where my grandparents live now. We had a pretty small hallway back there, but it was super dark. And just anytime it was like the classic little kid thing where you go down the hallway and as soon as you turn the hallway light off, you run. You run.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that got me was for whatever, like the shape of our cabinets at the end of that hallway looked like a face.
Oh, I had that at my grandma's house.
And so and so it was that kind of thing where like, you can see faces in things. And it's completely it's completely irrational. Like it's not like the closets are going to come to life or whatever, but it's just the idea that, you make more out of it than it actually is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it's kind of morphed into more than that over the years where like now I feel like people are watching.
Maybe they are.
And maybe they are.
That just reminded me of a memory that I had that I haven't thought about in 30 years.
Oh God.
Which is in Montana, all we did there was watch TV.
Shoot things.
Like, we'd go out and do things, but then the evening and nighttime was just TV. I was watching the Lois and Clark show, the Superman with Dean Cain.
Absolutely. CW.
There is an episode in that, and this is going to sound fake, but it's true. There's an episode of that show where Drew Carey plays a ghost. I slept in the attic that night. Not attic, it's just the upstairs attic kind of thing. And I woke up and I saw Drew Carey as a ghost walk in front of me.
Oh my.
And then I woke up. I didn't actually wake up. It was just a bad dream.
It's a little jarring though.
But of all people, Drew Carey as a nicest ghost. Guy ever. Yeah. It was fucking scary though.
I think the thing that really kind of like brought it back to the forefront for me, I think I've told this story on the pod before, but you remember the time that you and I were coming back from, I don't know, it was probably like Albany or going out to eat or something. We went on Hilo, and there was there was that red car that was down at the bottom of the hill with the 4 people in the seats.
So you're definitely more of a conspiracy theory paranormal guy than I am.
Yes.
But I definitely believe that we saw something really wild right there.
It was that was insane. It was that, and then it was what happened when I left.
Yeah.
That's what made it way worse for me. Yeah, was insane. That.
You saw it again?
Yeah, just quick synopsis. We saw this car down at the bottom of the hill. And it was just sitting there, nobody moving, had the dome light on in the car, and everybody was sitting perfectly up like this, forward. Staring straight forward. Yeah. Nobody was blinking, none of that shit.
It was really weird.
We drove right by, and we kind of came to a stop, and we're looking at them because we're just like, what's happening here? Yeah. There's no cars anywhere else. Like this. And so we sat there for a minute, nobody moved, and so we eventually just drove off and went to his house. We were just like, that was really fucking weird. And I left his house to go home at like 4 o'clock in the morning that morning when we lived on Madrona.
Yep.
And so I'm going down the road, and later on, just in a completely different area, there was a car that was up in the distance that was facing this direction, like it was on my side of the road, but it was turned around, kind of diagonal or whatever, and so I kind of like rolled up to it a little bit slowly, and then as I got closer to it, it's the same fucking car, and there's all 4 people are still in the car with the light on, and they're all staring straight forward again. And I'm like, how is it possible that they're here like 8 or 9 hours later?
And why would they move? Yeah.
And why are they in that position? And so I kind of like inched by them a little bit. And right as I got like even with them, they all in unison turned and looked at me. And it scared the shit out of me. And I took off. It was so odd.
That was one of the weirder things I've ever seen, for sure. Definitely.
I'm fucking scared. I don't want to.
Cheesky and I definitely saw a UFO.
I believe that.
I really mean that.
I believe it.
Yeah. Southern Washington driving home from Seattle.
I'm just scared.
It was.
I'm so scared.
I've never been more sure about, like, you know, if I'm driving and I see a helicopter, I go, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
You know, but then you're like, oh, there's a blinking red light. It's a helicopter. I've never been more sure about anything than
My dad.
what Cheeskin I saw.
My dad and I saw a UFO. Like it was like a month ago.
They're around here, man.
Yeah, right outside of the house. We were. I was getting ready to leave, and we walk out into the driveway, and we were just chatting for a minute. And we looked up because we saw just something flying, and it didn't have a red light on it like a plane. And because there was a plane that was above it that was a completely different size. It was like a third. Like the plane was like a third the size of this thing, and this thing was flying perfectly straight at like a really weird speed. Like it wasn't really fast, it wasn't really slow, but it was just really, I don't know. It was kind of just oddly deliberate. And we were just looking at it. We're like, what is that? Like, it's not a plane because there's one right above it, and it's way too high for it to be a drone. And usually, if it's a drone, you can hear it. And it just was just going that exact same speed the whole time. And it was a really odd shape too.
I will say, most people who have seen UFOs have said that most of the time they're shadowing another craft. Like they'll be behind or under planes and shit like that.
It was definitely under the plane because the plane was easily thousands
submarines
of feet higher than
they're
it
in
was.
the water.
It was
All right,
odd.
here we go.
We both just sat there.
We
like,
got to get
"That's
moving.
odd."
That was, here we go.
We went full blown.
My number 4, I think about this every day, almost every day. And it's just because it's out of my control. Well, unless it's caused by me. My number 4, I put car wreck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly where I go to is like if it's out of my, like if like just someone T-bones me or,
Yeah.
So yeah, swerves into your.
you know what I
lane.
mean? I'm not really worried if I'm driving, but other people,
Yeah, for sure.
I think car wreck. And I've been in a few, none of them like terrible, but one of them I spun around. Like it's fucking the worst.
And the time that we almost got in one going to karaoke, we got
air, baby.
Yeah, we did. We flew.
Yeah, we could have easily
Like those UFOs.
tipped that car over and died.
Yeah. But instead, we laughed until we cried.
Yep. And then I turned that car in the next morning.
Yep. Great timing on that one.
I gotta get my tires rotated. I forgot.
Okay.
Not going to the Les Schwab in Albany. I'll tell you that much.
I wouldn't either.
What's your 3?
Speaking of that, has nothing to do with it at all. Number 3, I have heights / flying. It's that's pretty common for most people.
Did you go to Wild Horse?
Yeah.
Did you do the ropes course?
Yeah.
Was that scary?
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm slowly getting better though. Not to the point where I don't think I could just be like, yeah, next week we're gonna go to this place and fly there. I'd really have to build myself up to it. But I got on the roof the other day and hung lights, and
It's so much safer than driving.
I know. Heights though, I don't.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I'll end up in a tallish building.
Right.
And I don't really think about it necessarily, but if I'm on the fucking Space Needle or something, I'm going to be like, this is not really for me.
I think so much of it is mentality going into it. And I used to be scared of heights, especially with buildings. And now I've been in the Space Needle and the CN Tower in Toronto, which is significantly taller than the Space Needle.
Yeah.
My mentality now is instead of being scared, I go, look how incredible this view is.
Yeah.
That's my mentality. And that kind of calms me down of like, oh yeah, this is actually
Really high up in the
amazing.
air.
Instead of how high I am, I'm like, oh, this is actually amazing. Where else am I going to be able to see this much?
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. What's your 3,
I
Fost?
wish I could.
My number 3 is very similar. It's heights / falling. not so much the flying part of it, but definitely falling. And that really came to roost real fast at Disneyland.
Sure.
When I went on the Tower of Terror, the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
The one that you literally fall in.
Yep, it was both. And like I already knew going into it what that ride was like.
Yeah.
But I really underestimated it until I was in it.
Okay.
Because oh boy, I was screaming loud enough to where everybody in the room was fully aware that it was me.
Can you do a reenactment of it?
I don't want that. I would peak the shit out of the audio.
My number 3. I didn't really know how to word this, so I kind of just used the Backstreet Boy lyric for it.
Losing it all?
Yeah.
Oh.
That really is what I wrote. Losing it all.
Oh, okay. Well,
and what I mean by that is like just. I think if something, it's not hard to like lose a job and spiral and lose. Does that make sense? Like lose relationships. Maybe you start using substances or something.
You're talking about everything at once, though, right?
Correct. Like, or relatively close. You know what I mean? Like losing your house because maybe you started doing drugs or gambling or whatever, and then just
why do you look at me?
Well, because you've done that. Just that it's the here it is. It's the spiral.
Yeah, the quick progression.
Yeah, the spiral of losing just all the everything.
That is scary.
Yeah, man.
My 2 is
delete that Prize Picks if you can.
Yeah, my 2 is actually pretty close to that.
If I lose it all.
Initially, I put 2. I put losing my mind. This is right after I watched Take Shelter, by the way.
Sure.
2, I put losing my mind. That's where I thought you were going. That's all. That's called dementophobia, like dementia. Like just going crazy. I have a fear. I see my grandmother now, who's almost 90. She'll be 92 in just less than a month, and she's losing it.
Yeah.
To the point where she forgets names and and repeats questions and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That is so scary to me. And when I watched Take Shelter the other night, this guy's having the worst dreams ever, but then he thinks he's awake from them, and then he's like feeling it, and then like he has like this won't give anything away, but like he has a dream where his dog, there's like storms and stuff, and his dog attacks him and is biting his arm, and the next day he's at work, and like there's just a shot of it, and he's just like feeling his arm. Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck is he doing? And then his boss like cuts in, he's like, hey, did you hear anything I was saying? And he's like, then he comes back and talks about how. He's like, I had that dream and the dog was biting my arm. He's like, my whole arm that next day. And he's like, and I think he was in real life, like living in it. I don't know, just like losing your mind.
Do you mean younger or do you mean in general, even if you're old?
So if you look like my grandma's 92.
Yeah.
At that age, that doesn't so much bother me.
You're talking the concept of it.
Yeah, just
like
having no command of your mental faculties.
But in this movie, they were talking about this guy's mom was diagnosed at 35.
Yeah.
With this, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, Chelsea and I watched it. I was like, I'm fucking 36.
Yeah.
But I've not just because I watched this movie, but I have had that fear of like, sometimes it's just loosely based around like reality and things that aren't real. Even when you have a bad dream and you have a hard time shaking it, I have some mornings I can wake up and it's like, I know that was fake and I know that was something that's really hard to shake.
Sure. I had one of those.
I can't imagine being in that almost
all the time. Yeah.
All the time and not being able to separate reality from non-reality or whatever you want to call it. But
if you ever get dementia, I'm going to tell you I'm your dad.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't want any of those mental illnesses that are that bad where you have to be like hospitalized. And
I'm probably going to add a DY to the end of that though.
Daddy.
Boss, what's your 2?
I'll be your grandpa.
Number 2 on my list, I have being alone.
Sure.
Ooh. Yeah.
Could have also been a Backstreet Boy lyric.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Show me the meaning of being lonely.
I think just the notion of going through your days, and really it could be at any point, really. But just the idea of not having somebody or your family or, whatever that entails for any given person is, just it being only you, whether that, yeah.
I can tell you from 10 years of it, you get used to it and you find shit to do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I saw that one, and when I was looking these things up, and I saw that one pop up a lot, and I'm like, I don't even think that's actually possible anymore to be.
It is.
To be alone.
Yeah. I mean, you can
to feel alone.
you
can definitely be alone.
It's definitely both.
I went a month here with not seeing another human.
Oh, see, no, that like eventually you gotta like just going out into public, like that's it, even if it's not with somebody, right? Like,
yeah, but being out in public,
I don't think you could ever
still definitely be alone in public.
Yeah, but I mean, I think of
and there's a lot of concepts of what alone means too, because there's being physically alone, there's being emotionally alone, there's I think there's a lot of ways to look at that.
I don't like the mentally alone part.
I think that's the one that scares me the most, is like the mentally and or emotionally alone one. Because I'm in a lot of cases I'm fine being like physically isolated to a point, but like the emotional and mentally alone part is the one that I think really would mess with me the most over the other.
It always seems like it's the easiest one to get. Not easiest, but a relatively. I don't want to say simple. Maybe it's not, but one that can be fixable. I don't know. Yeah, good thing we have each other, huh? It's like you're gone.
My number 2.
Being alone.
No, my number 2, I think, I'm talking to the mic. My number 2, I think about this easily every day. And the internet, it's one of the times that the internet is the worst thing possible.
Okay.
My number 2 is getting any form of cancer and or life-altering sickness.
Yeah.
And if you Google anything, you have cancer.
Yep. WebMDing yourself to
anything. Literally anything will lead you to
you have cancer.
Someone else you have cancer.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting diagnoses and it's like you have.
Oh, dude.
X amount of days.
Have you ever seen the movie 50-50? Have I ever told you about that?
Oh, yeah.
That's
the Rogan one?
That was a turning point for me. I've always been scared of being sick.
Mm-hmm.
That movie, because he was young.
Yeah.
That movie was the one that I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, that's terrible. Because that goes into psychologically, like, how do you respond when you're told that?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, no. Just don't
terminally ill. That's the word I was trying to think of. Yeah.
Just don't go see a doctor. You won't ever get that news. I guess. I don't know. That's a bad way to look at it.
Yeah, I wrote down getting cancer, but I'm just going to say any sort of form of terminal illness.
Yeah.
Except for whooping cough. I always thought that was a funny name.
Whooping? Yeah. The whooping cough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's super common anymore. Are we on one?
We are on one.
We're on one. All right, this is easy. You guys should know this one. My biggest fear. We already saw one tonight.
Yep.
Shitting your pants in public.
In Australia.
He's done that.
Yeah, no, that doesn't scare me anymore. It's happened so many times.
Yeah, I embrace the poo.
My number 1 is definitely snakes. Nothing will ever change.
Yeah.
At this point, it's not even a joke, and I think people think that it is a joke.
I agree.
I definitely have some trauma based around it or something. I don't want to look at them. I don't care if they are wiped off the planet. I don't fucking care. They're awful. They're terrible. What good do they do? And
the only good that they do is they
eat mice
and keep that under control. I'll have a mouse run across the room all day too. And I have snakes on Earth.
Yeah.
All day.
Absolutely.
I think that was Marissa's like number 2 though, is a mouse.
For fears.
For mice.
I mean, it can be a little alarming, I guess. You're like in your house, all of a sudden there's a little guy.
I had a mouse. I've also had a snake in my house.
Oh, God.
I remember when you had the mouse.
Oh, at the old place.
Yeah.
That's right.
I came inside to that house.
How the fuck did it get?
I mean, I was out in the middle of nowhere.
True.
I was always on my mind. Like, I don't know if you know this. I lived there for 12 years. I never once
That's
looked
crazy.
at the ground out there. When I was walking, I was like, if I don't know it's there, it's not there. And every time I walked to the house or wherever, I always looked up. Because chances of a snake being out there is way higher.
Do you do the same thing when you're on trails?
1,000,000%.
Dude, it's which is weird though, because I look at my feet for some reason.
No, I don't look at the ground because if I step on a fucking snake, if I don't see it,
You won't even know.
Didn't happen.
Ew. Oh man, I just got the chills. Like thinking,
so
like
out
the
there,
feeling.
I saw in 12 years, I saw 3 snakes. Okay, one was the craziest one, which this is gonna really fuck with you because you guys spent a lot of time out there. The craziest one. Here comes the drawing.
Oh, great.
Know that
Parents'
Yep.
house, your spot.
Yep, the old faucet there.
gate here.
Looks like a.
It does. I pulled in, slammed on my brakes right here, right on the thing, because think about that street. There was a snake
oh,
that long.
Oh God, yeah.
It was almost the entire road.
That's
That's
a
the funniest.
that's a wide driveway
No,
too.
no, it
at that
wasn't.
cock.
It was thin, like it wasn't like a fucking python. But it was thin.
Long.
But it was almost all the way across the street.
Oh yeah,
Things like a $5 foot long.
you know
in
what
that
I did?
driveway There.
ran it over.
Chiska was with me. I
Backed
went
up?
65 miles an hour over it, reversed, over, reversed, over, reversed. Then we went and parked, and I stayed in my car for like an hour freaking out because I thought it was going to be like on my tires or
Yeah.
like in the
Yeah.
car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, it
Oh.
was fucked.
Somehow got underneath.
Yep. Second time wasn't as bad.
Was that in the 300?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, at least you picked the heaviest damn car to do it with.
We picked up one of the bricks for the fire pit, and there was just a little guy in there. Still fucking scary.
Didn't your dad curb stomp one?
There you go.
This is
Third
the
time.
Okay.
Walk into my house under that where my couch was.
Yeah.
Right when I walked in, I saw a little thing hanging out, and I thought it was my remote.
I'm gonna
was
need
black.
a drawing.
It was black. I thought it was the remote. I went down there.
Yeah.
I got about this close. This is the remote. I was like, and it went under the couch.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I think I was on the phone with Serena or someone, and I fucking screamed so loud.
Yeah.
Ran out. Dad was home, went and told my dad. He didn't like snakes either, by the way.
Oh,
But
really?
he was like, he would
take care
grab
of
one
it.
and throw it away. He just doesn't. He just doesn't like, you know. He
doesn't
went up
want one as a
there.
pet.
He went up there with a broom.
I remember this story.
Yeah, he pushed the couch away and he just shoved it out with a broom, but it kind of knocked it out, I guess. I didn't see any of this, by the way. I was in my car safe down by my parents' house. He kind of knocked it out. I think that's what you're supposed to do, at least that he learned, is you like knock it out instead of just trying to kill it. Like you hit it really hard. So he knocked it out, and yeah, and then he curb stomped it with his cowboy boot. Just exploded its skull with the back half of his cowboy boot.
I can totally see him doing that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he picked it up and threw it in the fire pit.
To burn.
Yeah,
Oh my god! Everything you just said makes me so sick.
I know. This is a 10-second story, but I think of this every time with snakes. Brad told me he was in the Peace Corps, remember? In Sierra Leone.
With the blood diamonds.
Yep. He got to his housing, which was like a little hut.
Yeah.
He walked in, and there was a map of Africa up on the wall. They said, don't do anything with this. One end pole fell down when he was looking at it, and there was 6 tarantulas behind it.
Oh God.
Okay. That same night, he's sleeping with what he told me. It was kind of like a pool table-ish bed. It was just a table. He was sleeping on it. He woke up. He heard rustling on the ground. He gets up, and he, with no hesitation, he knows 100%, an anaconda was going through the front door to the back door through the living room.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my god.
Do you know how fast I would have quit the fucking Peace Corps and went home?
Yeah,
pretty
that night.
fast.
I don't care if there's a fee, a demotion. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I am leaving that night.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck peace. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm out of
There will be no peace with the snakes.
Fuck
that's for
no.
sure. Only war.
Could you imagine?
boy.
Knowing Brady
Dude.
probably ride it or something as a pet.
Seriously. He's like, I still own it.
Whose turn is that? Jesus Christ.
It's one of my golf clubs. It's Fost.
It's me.
Fost for 2?
One.
For one.
For 1. Okay, great.
Me for one.
Oh, yeah, snakes.
Yeah, me for one. Biggest fear is disappointing people.
Sure.
Yeah, I've always had a huge fear of disappointing my parents, or just anybody that matters. And so I always kind of like strive for perfection in most things, because the last thing that I want is to have the feeling that somebody's disappointed in me over, poor performance or, something stupid that I did or something like that. So,
Yep.
Especially snakes.
Yep.
I can't disappoint a snake. I can kill it though.
Sound like a snake.
I don't think I could kill a snake. I don't think I'll ever be close enough to kill a snake.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll be gone.
You want to see something funny? Go to the zoo with me and watch me go through the reptile section.
Me too.
I sprint through it.
It's to the left.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I always, yeah.
Okay, my number one. This is my biggest fear because it's happened, unfortunately, many, many times. That is losing a loved one. Or, friend, family, whatever. I think, and even all of us, not, because most of the people that have died in my life were in your guys' life too. But like, we had a significant amount of people die just in high school.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
And then after high school, and just, it kind of seems like, from what I have heard and talking to other people, way more people have died in our lives than normal at our age. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wrote down losing a loved one. That could be family, that could be friends, that could be, anyone that you care about. That's my one.
All very valid.
We all just get really quiet.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be ranch.
Who in your life would you
Yeah,
like?
same.
Who is there anyone you'd like to die?
Oh my God. That's so fucked up. This will go on forever and ever. Never mind. I just had a conversation last night about, we drove by a bunch of homeless people, and I had a comment about they just need to get a job, and they need to they need some help, obviously, this and that.
I'm seriously gonna write this down, 326, and not put that in the.
Oh, never mind. I don't know how we got on this, but
The most ridiculous thing that you consistently say.
oh my gosh. No, I can't say there's a person I want to die, but you're going to keep this in? There's no way. No, I don't want anybody to die. I don't think there are some terrible people on the earth that probably don't deserve.
Here's a thought. They just did this on the Bun podcast. Have you ever even got close to considering killing someone?
No,
Yeah.
not even remotely.
I certainly have never gotten close. I've definitely had the thought of how would I do it? I've definitely had that thought.
You're going to keep this?
I have definitely seriously considered seriously harming somebody.
Sure.
For very good reason.
Sure.
Dude, I never have none of that.
But as far as committing the old
Actually doing it?
Yeah, the old Hard Allen.
I would just hire someone.
Sclopio. Nope.
No. No.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I'm not an aggressive person, first off. And second,
Says the guy with the most weapons out of all of us.
I have 2 pocket knives.
And how many do I have?
None. You're not a man.
I have guns.
Do you?
I do.
On Halo?
I've got a couple.
Oh.
Big rhino hunting guy.
Well, yeah.
Big buck hunter. It's a game.
I saw a buck hunter game the other day for sale that was cheap. Like the arcade. Almost pulled the trigger. Also, they have the
So to speak.
They have the big version of Golden Tee at Costco right now for $4.99.
Oh.
Not the one up, whatever. Like the full size.
Oh, wow.
I walked by and I went like this, and I was like, I don't need this, but it's
You just walked away from $500.
$4.99 for
Yeah.
the full size.
That's pretty sweet.
Put it right over there.
That's what I'm saying.
Got an outlet over there and everything.
I know, man. I gotta. Oh god. All right.
Work in progress. Like this podcast.
No, we got it down. All right. Is that it?
That is.
That's
it.
Yeah. All right. Extra long episode for you guys. Yeah, good thing we started early, huh?
Yeah. Still late.
Yep. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Episode
83.
Where's my other page?
Yeah.
Here we go. It's under. By the way, we almost did that whole box.
Yeah, I had a lot of them. I think I had like 30 of them.
Fuck.
What's the word? Comprehensive review, though, because Marissa texted and said she wants to know what we all think of them. I loved them.
Me too.
They were almost scary good.
You better get another box for next week.
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking forward to week 84 snack.
I know. I really do. Like, I think that she wants to be. I think that's going to be her part of the show contribution.
Pod mom. Bring Casco dogs maybe. Yeah.
Oh boy. And a chicken bake maybe. I'll do that chicken bake.
Yeah, that's not for me, but that's okay. But tried that cookie though, because they have a new cookie instead of the churro.
Okay.
It's real fucking good. It's not Doko good.
No,
but it's really fucking good.
Well, hook a brother up.
I know. I learned this week that you can't add someone to your Costco thing unless they live at the same address.
Oh.
I learned that.
You know
what I can do though? I can add someone up to 4 people on my YouTube Premium. They don't have to live with you.
All right. Send me the login.
I know.
You're gonna get
I could have up to 4 because Marissa uses YouTube. Like on, how teachers have like the big screen thing in their classrooms.
Yeah,
She uses YouTube all the time.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, I got to sit through the ads." And I was like,
It's the only way to
"What
teach.
are we doing?"
Yeah. No, I hear it.
YouTube Premium. I say it again. Best money I spent.
Every month. Should have invested $1,000. Yeah, we know.
God, oh my dude.
Sorry. We're just.
God, that would have been, dude. Could you imagine?
I don't want to. I'm already.
Where would we be at if all 3 of us had $270,000 more dollars than right now?
I wouldn't be going to work tomorrow.
I wouldn't be sleeping on a couch.
I would hope not. I would really hope not.
I'm fine where I am right now. I'm just telling myself this.
You know what the fucked up part about this is that it wouldn't have been hard to do.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing is.
I mean, at the time, it would have been pretty difficult for me to do.
I mean, the climb. There's no work. Does that make sense? Like, if we would have put that in and just watched it.
Oh, that would be great.
That'd have been really fun.
We'd be sitting here laughing about it.
Yeah.
Dude.
All the way to the bank. That's what they say.
I know. I would have spent some of it, and I think I would have bought a space for the podcast.
Yeah. Invest it even more back into
I know. I always think about there's those apartments across from the waterfront. I was thinking when I passed them, I'm like, one of those could be the pod.
That'd be awesome for
You know what I'm saying?
$4,000 a month. Yeah.
Yeah, but who cares? $270 extra.
Now I just feel hurt. I'm gonna go to bed broken lung.
All right, episode 30. Sorry, 83.
Whoa.
Episode 83, all the good names were gone, the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. As always, follow on all the socials at ATG and WG Podcast. That's your Twitters, your Instagrams, your TikToks, your Facebooks. And most importantly, hit that YouTube, hit that subscribe button, or as the as the 2012 YouTubers would say, smash that red little YouTube button. That says subscribe. Smash that subscribe button for us. ATGandWG.com merch. That's about it. Yeah, just make sure you're following on socials. If you want to be involved at all or just know what's going on, we stay very, very up to date on socials, especially Instagram. So make sure you're following there. Until next time, which would be episode 84. I have been your host, Matty.
I've been your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
And we will see you later.
Indeed, we will.
I fear this will never end.